Your surroundings echo with the sounds of shifting rock, and it unsettles you. Venturing into this cavern just hours after a cataclysmic earthquake certainly wasn't ideal, but it was necessary. Compelled by your desire to learn the truth, you know you must continue traveling north. And moving through this freshly made chasm below you appears to be the only way. As your heart still races from a close call with a large shark-like creature that now tunnels through the walls around you, your instincts scream for you to continue moving until this place is behind you.
Hello, what's up, Mitchell?
Hey, Mitch.
Welcome to Constructed Chaos. This is the Wrath of Zheles, our flagship campaign that we run every Wednesday from 7 until whenever we're done.
Thanks, Meech.
7 p.m. Central. I always forget to say that. We have a lot of awesome, exciting stuff planned for today, and we are all back in the same room after, making sure that everybody's being safe.
Yeah, we're not
everybody's
sick.
good. Everybody's nice and healthy. You also may notice that our overlay is now decorated with some super awesome new character art. I couldn't even keep myself from getting some DM art done. So now you guys have a really good idea of what all these characters look like. Should add a lot to the story. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to have that visual. What are you?
I'm pointing to Cheryl.
Oh. Right there, yeah.
This one, yeah, this is Taffy.
Oh, and look, Sam, I forget you're like a tall person in real life. So I'm going to make sure that your head isn't being clipped off.
Cut off, yeah.
That took a long time for me to figure out.
A little fine tuning. We've also upgraded some audio stuff, so it should sound better. Sorry if it sounds worse. We'll figure that out.
We got a rug, so there shouldn't be as much echoing. Upgrades all around, man.
Upgrades all around.
Frosty,
The rug.
The new mixer is treating me awesome. The built-in compressors are great, and now I don't have to run through an audio interface. It is one, so.
Oh, that's cool.
By the way, that mixer is still available for $30 if you want it. Right.
Made it 5 streams before Alex upgraded something.
Yeah, right.
Let's see how long we can go.
Didn't take long.
We need a board that says like 0 days since Alex upgraded equipment.
Yeah, and
It could be
always zero.
Poor Alex.
It's written in Sharpie.
It could be right next to the days without character deaths.
Yeah.
Which will also be 0.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, Alex. Wow.
Not it.
Not it.
Nose
This
goes.
Okay. Raise himself.
I volunteer as tribute. So, everyone in chat, I believe, has seen the intro. You guys have heard the intro. You find yourself below the surface of the earth, and you've just slayed a troop of kobolds along with chasing off this vicious attacker that looks like some sort of land shark. It escaped before you were able to kill it, but you feel as though the danger has subsided for at least now. What would you like to do?
So, 2 things.
Uh-huh.
I still have Mind Spike up, unless it has broken for some reason. I have it for an hour, so
Yeah.
I'll know where it is. Not necessarily. Well,
Yeah.
it's like I know where it is. So if that one comes back,
It's burrowed deeper into the caverns. It is below you, and roughly, say 200 feet off.
okay.
It's,
Yeah, if it
it's
starts to
off-
come back within the hour, let me know.
Does that work through death? Not your death.
Definitely
we've
not
had
for
enough
my
of that.
If you're done with Ren.
I always know
Right.
the target's location until the spell ends, but only while we are on the same plane of existence. It can't be hidden, and if it's invisible, it gains no benefit. So, I would assume if it dies, I would lose the
Connection.
Yeah, and if it happens before roughly an hour, I feel like I would know
Yeah. Okay.
how long my spells last.
Copy that. So to kind of paint the scene, You guys are in this large room where we last left you. There are several fires burning. Sarnorn has raised a couple of kobolds, and there are two pathways you can choose to proceed through if you'd like, aside from the one that you came into. There's one that leads down easily enough. You can see that it continues to track down, and then another that likely leads to some other chamber.
And these fires are normal, like they're just regular like campfire kind of fires.
Right, they're not large fires.
Like I just want to make sure we didn't need to just extinguish them or anything.
You can if you want to, but they're not posing you any threat.
Okay.
So, seeing that, so
Have fun building a dollhouse, Meech.
so is that
This is new.
Is-
Oh, yeah, I've never done that before.
This is a new
And
thing.
I give him like a disappointed look.
To be honest, I didn't even know if I could, but I've been practicing for weeks.
You've
What?
been.
So you're advanced.
Different things. Mostly rats.
Is your owl actually alive?
Yes, he's from another place.
Okay.
I met him. I didn't make him.
So this means progress, right?
Yeah.
In what
This is,
direction?
in the one where they come back to life.
All right.
In a way, I guess. We're getting out of here.
Well,
Yeah, we can sit around talking
we
about
need
it.
to we need to find all those crystals we wanted though. Think that's further below?
What were you?
Did you forget about the crystals?
Don't remember crystals.
Your characters would recall that before entering the cave, Sarnorin used his owl to scout out the area below you all at the bottom of the chasm, and he relayed to you that he was able to see several interesting blue crystals poking up through the rubble that was the surface. We can try.
You could open the window if you want.
So now what?
You could open the window, Mo.
So there's two doors. The one or entrances. The one we
That's
came
definitely
in.
gonna pick up.
The one we
I'm
came.
sorry.
The one we came in, and then the one lower, right?
Yeah, so there's basically the door you came in. There's one that looks like it goes further down, just
Okay.
by the shape of it. It continues to tunnel around to the right and has a downward slope. And then there's a third doorway in the back of the room near where the land shark ate that shaman last time.
So I want to go to the one that kind of curves around and just like sit for like a minute or so and just see if I can hear anything
Okay,
like down there.
make a perception check.
Ooh, are we thinking of sitting and resting for a moment? 'Cause I'll rest for many moments.
Perception 2.
Oof.
You don't hear anything, and you're very confident
Yep,
that
it's,
there's nothing down there.
It's clear this way if we wanted to head down there.
Can I try to do another check? Or
No, we're fine. Don't worry about it.
He's very convinced.
I'm gonna like peek around the corner.
I am new
Okay.
here.
Yeah, the last time we let somebody new check something, a character died.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's
I'm
true.
like for
There's only
sure
true
gonna
point
double
out.
check him.
Okay,
Okay.
Very
roll a
rude.
perception check.
Okay.
Steal my shit.
18.
You also don't hear very much from down the hallway. Either
Told you.
anything that is making noise is far off, or there's just simply nothing down there. There was just an earthquake, so it might make sense that whatever was in here is either passed or evacuated.
We didn't rest, did we?
You
No,
did
not yet. And we and
Not
and,
yet,
and
she
do we feel like I'm trying, this is just Becca trying to understand like so that's not the direction we came from, and we think that's also going to lead us down to where the stuff that
Right.
Will's owl saw.
Right.
Okay.
You guys are roughly, you climb down a rope
Shit out of me.
by 50
Yes,
feet.
remember
And then
that.
you've gone down, by your estimation, maybe another 50 feet.
Okay.
The chasm is about 200 feet deep, but you may not be able to go all the
lot
way
of
down
numbers for
before you
you.
have to exit.
I've gotten too deep into numbers now.
Yeah. So you'd be roughly 100 feet from the bottom of the chasm.
Okay.
By your estimation.
Becca tapped out whenever you got to like the second.
Yeah,
number. She
yeah.
was
You
like,
went down 100 feet, and I was like, okay. Yikes. Okay, didn't understand that.
So do we want?
I was thinking it was like much smaller, so then I was like,
Cheryl smell something in this room when we were coming? Or am I remembering that wrong?
That's interesting
looks like
because
it's, like, slowly falling.
I definitely.
spooking me.
Did you smell something?
I think you did. I think you said like the fire, like they were cooking something, or I don't remember. Because I want to. If I did, I want to try to
smells
smell
like
that
chicken.
again further down.
Okay.
I feel like
well,
he did.
you may have smelled the fires in the room, and it's funny. I'm gonna have you roll another perception check. You get advantage on this, right?
Yes, on smell-based
On
perception.
smell.
No.
Ooh, good thing advantage. Ooh.
oh no.
Never mind.
That's gonna be whatever 8 plus 3 is. 11.
That's enough.
You rolled a 2 and a 3.
I rolled an 8. 8 and a 2.
Oh, okay. I
So-
saw your 2.
Using your excellent sense of smell, you try and pinpoint the same odor that you detected earlier, but the same campfire cooking smell eludes you. Instead, you pick up the smell of incense.
Well, that's weird.
Like the same that I like, similar to what I had used to pray in a few sessions back, or last session.
Similar, but distinctly different from what you have.
I know where it's
You
coming
know that
from.
it's not coming from your stock.
Well, I can convey that to the group. That seems like there's people.
Which way? Or if he can if he gathers that.
I can say that you know it's not. You sniff like near the downward tunnel.
Yeah,
and
I
you
would
know
go to
it's
that.
not coming from that direction.
Oh.
Oh.
The smell
other
fades
doors
as you
then?
move that way.
Do we want to go where people are or where people aren't?
Like, so I'm gonna walk back to where we came in. Is it stronger there?
It is even weaker there.
I'm gonna go where that shaman got like nommed.
Among the taste of dead, or sorry, not the taste.
The taste.
The smell of dead kobold.
Bro, you dead.
You do get an increasingly large sense of incense smell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Can we go loot the bodies? We've not done that
I'm
yet.
I'm a bad hunting
that
dog.
shaman body ain't even there.
Yes, no, that is in the haunches.
So to again paint the picture here, there's the way you guys came in.
Yeah, I remember like when it was set up. Like
Yeah.
I remember how the room was.
There's a door or an opening to the right. That's the one that leads down. And then there's an opening directly across near
there's
where
an
the shaman
opening.
was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought there were only 2. Okay. I'm gonna, the smell seems to be coming from this direction.
Yeah, do we want to go where people are or people aren't? Are we trying to
Trying to get to the crystals.
were we trying to steal the shit or get through here?
Our plan was to
I wanted to
get down,
through.
see the crystals on the way, and get up on the other side.
Yeah.
What are these crystals?
I don't know. I just wanted. I'm pretty sure we wanted the crystals.
Crystals at the bottom of the chasm. That
remember
Sarnoran
crystals.
saw them.
There were definitely crystals.
And they were weird colors, right? Like blue and purple.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I want to be where the people are, so
I want to
Then let's
see.
go.
I want to see them dancing.
walking around on the feet.
That's right.
That's right. You forget that.
Morgan. Oh my god.
And copyright claim.
I didn't sing it.
Yeah, right.
Spoken word.
So, where we smell the incense is the opposite direction of the crystals.
Well, and you're not able to smell it. Cheryl's the one who's
He
picking
told
it up.
us about it.
Yeah, you know it.
So,
but
answer
it's-
my question.
Yeah, one way.
it's
looks
coming
down.
from the doorway that's directly across from where you came in, which is not the way down.
Might as well check it out since we're here.
I can send
One of your dead guys.
yeah
Yeah.
through the door
Let's send one of the dead
in
guys.
case it's trapped.
They're already dead.
So
Makes sense.
I'll look at one of them and I go, I'll turn back to everybody and say, what do you call them? Has anybody ever done this before?
No.
Right.
I give you like a raised eyebrow, like really?
What about Ziggy and Izzy?
We're
Right. So
friends.
you'll be
Ziggy and Izzy.
No, that's terrible. You'll be 1 and you'll be 2. That's
Come on! Mine's more creative.
yeah, but it's gonna confuse me. I can't
Let's
say
get
organized that way. It's better if you don't name them, honestly. 1, you go through that door over there, and then turn around and come back.
Right. You see the kobold hobble. Its body is somewhat damaged from the fight, so it doesn't make its way there smoothly. It does stumble a couple of times, but it makes it through the door. There's no, it's just an opening, but yeah.
Damn it.
It may,
That was a good
Wow.
sorry.
Good sound effects.
It makes it through the cave opening. You see it distinctly stop and turn around and then walk back out, waiting for further command.
Okay, well, I don't think the front part is like trapped or anything. He walked. I mean, he crossed the threshold, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in there.
What do we do now? You want the bird? Is that better?
I can send Harold.
You can send Harold.
Why don't we send? Can't you see through yours?
Yeah, he can.
Can you see through yours? I mean,
I can just squeak, squeak, and squicker to
And
it.
Harry pops out.
That's about it.
All right, Harry. Just like before, go down here and check out everything. Try to stay quiet. Don't get caught. And if you do get caught, just disappear. We'll talk later.
I'd like to.
while he's doing that,
Jeez.
if something pops out, I want to like ready a shot with my crossbow.
Copy that.
I'd like to
Keeping an eye on the
investigate.
kobolds.
I'm studying them.
Yeah.
Look when its arm falls off.
Yeah, while Sarnoran's not
Cast
looking,
healer.
Cheryl is investigating the undead kobold.
Well, no, I don't want the other party to like notice. Like, I'm not like lifting up their skirts or anything. You know what I mean? I'm just like standing in the corner. Like,
I still got.
Was not gonna assume that.
Now I kind of am. But
So, roll me a perception check through Harry. It is dark inside that room, but
All I
firelight
can
should give
think
you
about
enough.
are those damn cookies.
That
bring the
is
other
a
box.
22.
Okay.
I'll bring the other boxes.
You're able to clearly see as Harry swoops into the room and lands on a rock outcropping from the wall. That inside the room is a plethora of different things. There's a desk on the far side, on top of which there are various mushrooms and looks like mortar and pestle. On top of the desk, you can see that there is a chain with a ball hanging at the end of it, with holes poked in the ball.
Like one of those things that the Catholic priests go down the aisle with.
A lot like that, yeah.
Spoop.
that is the official name for it.
It's a spoop. A spoop on a chain.
Just a spoop on a chain.
safe.
Boy, you better watch out. Gonna get you.
Is there anyone in there? Do I hear any sounds? Is there smoke pouring out of this thing?
There is a very slight misty smoke pouring out, and with your high perception roll, even though it's only vision that you get through the owl, you're able to determine that that's definitely where the incense smell is coming from.
Right.
So something's been here recently, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
something's been in
Potentially
that
the
room.
one who just got eaten. I'll point to what was where he was.
Pretty
Yeah,
likely.
the spot. There's the hole.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Can anyone
likely.
Is he
check
pointing
that
to
out?
something I can't tell?
Oh, sorry, the hole where the.
He can't hear you
shaman-
either.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Yeah, can we check it out
I'll
to see if
include
like
this
that's
one.
something we've seen before?
We haven't seen it yet.
No,
like
if like that
what specifically
thing.
are you trying to look at?
What,
I'm
spoop on a
asking
chain?
about spoop on the chain.
Sure. Once you guys are in there, you
I
guys
mean, That's what
Let's
it's
go.
called now, Sam.
Let's go.
Before we leave the room, I wanted to make sure that there's no like shelves or anything in here that we need to like loot or investigate.
So in this room where you're all at, it's basically the fires.
Okay.
There are some small like old crates that are falling apart that they may have used for like sitting down, but it looks to be mainly a gathering area.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I was making sure it wasn't like a room kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, it is
Yeah.
a room.
I understand.
So you guys enter, or you cross the threshold into this much smaller chamber, about 20 by 20 feet, a square chamber where on the far side is the desk that Harry was able to see. Again, full of what appear to be different chemical ingredients, a mortar and pestle. And you do notice two small pouches on the desk, as well as the hanging ball and chain.
I'm gonna go give the desk a once over, see if I notice any wizardy, arcane things left behind.
While he's doing that,
I'd
I
like
want
to-
to grab one of those pouches.
Yeah, I'd like to look up and make sure nobody's on the ceiling.
Okay, we'll take that in order. So Sarnoran, make a investigation check for me.
14.
Not only do you recognize that this desk is full of different alchemical ingredients, but you recognize that with your medical background, you may be able to throw something together to help out your party.
Do I know what?
You're not sure. It's gonna involve probably like some medicine checks, but I can tell you this much. On the desk specifically, the ingredients you see are a red speckled mushroom, a gray petaled flower, a
Rip the band-aid off.
I was trying to take them out one by one.
some kind of a sliver of a scale. You're not sure exactly what it is, and a smoky blue ice-like cube.
Would I know that this would take probably a while to, like, make sure it's stable and stuff? Not more than just the time we have at this desk. I would need to take these things with me.
You know that based on these chambers and the way everything is laid out, some of the process in creating something like a potion or a salve has already been done for you.
So I just
So
need
it
to
would not
mix?
take very long,
Like, add water and shake?
basically.
Shake and bake.
Okay, yeah, I'll press further in to do whatever I need to do to start that process while they're
Okay.
looking around.
So let's jump over to you.
Well, so I was gonna ask, like, would this be like are we like short resting here while he does that, or are we?
Well, and I think we're probably just gonna play it live. If you guys
Yeah.
want to rest there, you definitely can. But the way I've flavored it is essentially, even though like making potions
Okay,
and stuff
yeah.
normally takes a large amount of time, we'll say that most of the steps have been done. It looks like maybe the shaman that was in here was partway through making
Got it.
some stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I want to crack
so
those.
we think this was
those
the
pouches
shaman
open.
space.
Yeah.
The one that got
Probably.
eaten. There's less likely to be a witch on the
What are
ceiling.
you doing?
Popping those things in the desk and seeing.
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, right.
That's where I go.
But the spook is supposed to
Make a medicine
I
check.
don't know that.
be incense.
I've never seen a spook before.
Medicine.
Medicine.
Am I Catholic?
Of spirits.
I've seen
Sorry.
Click on that link that Jim just sent.
16.
It's a gif of me getting cookies out of the bag. And I'm like this.
Nice.
Oh my
fast.
god.
That's amazing.
Well done, Jim. Well done.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You guys work fast.
And new emotes.
Yes.
Wait for that to be up.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Are there cookies in the pouch?
That'll be the snack time emote.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So, did you roll?
Yes, 16.
16. You can tell that this isn't a typical healing potion. You definitely shouldn't drink it, but it does have healing properties. It appears to be some sort of a salve that you would run or rub over the any wounds that you have.
Like in these pouches?
Yes.
There's just one? Or
There are 2 pouches
Sick.
with enough, conceivably, for 1 use each.
Okay. So
And basically,
function roughly like healing potions?
yeah. I just,
Yeah, no,
I don't think a shaman would be making healing potions.
you're good,
He's a
you're good.
little-
What kind of potions would he be making?
And then,
Making like some Rafiki paste.
Death potions.
Bex, what were you
I don't know
Check out
what
the
that
ceiling.
is.
I was trying to
Flanking
make
when
sure
he
there's
opens
nobody
the-
hiding on the
like-
ceiling or on the walls. I don't know what I'm walking into.
Make a perception check for
She's
me.
looking for Spidey boys.
Don't see anything.
Nothing to see here.
We're good. While you're doing that, hey, check out these healing salves.
As a matter of fact, as you're trying to look for things, you get the feeling that you might be one of those like crazy conspiracy theorists.
Shut up.
They're on the ceiling.
Wait, do the conspiracy theorists know that they're conspiracy theorists, or did they just live that truth?
On a natural one, they might figure it
I
out.
think they just live that truth, so.
They're truthers.
Oh no.
No. I'm just.
Are you a flat earther?
I don't know anymore.
Where's
Of course,
Earth?
no one's
Yeah.
ever seen you.
Sarnorn, let's jump back over to you, unless you guys wanted to do something as well.
Let's do this.
I think that they investigated everything I was going to look at, so. We checked out the desk, right?
Is there any money in here? Is the question that I want to ask.
Never.
There is no money in here, and make a nature check.
Gold ward.
Did we check out the desk?
16 straight.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yep, another
Make-
16. No,
You-
that's
Somebody
wrong.
answer me.
Because I'm going to do it.
You know from your time adventuring that kobolds in particular usually store all their treasure in one place. They don't really keep on them unless they have to.
Yeah.
All right.
So you see stretched out before you again a red speckled mushroom, a gray petaled flower, some sort of a sliver of a scale, and a smoky blue ice cube or ice-like cube. You recognize from your previous check that you'd really only have enough preparations here to make a couple of potions or whatever.
Yep.
So, what ingredient would you like to use?
Can I show him? Would it help if I show him the completed ones?
Can I? Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Like if I see him messing,
Sure.
if I see him messing around with it, I'll be like, "Hey, try to do this."
Yeah.
I don't know if that will help him.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, is there a check I can make to know which one I need to use next, or?
Yeah. So, if you
That
want to
would be-
Because
investigate,
Will has no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
if you want to investigate what that was, you may be able to reverse engineer it.
Okay.
Do a medicine check for that.
A medicine
It'll be a lot of medicine checks.
A lot of medicine checks.
Oh, that's good.
You would think so.
Are you a doctor?
Yeah, but
It's not that kind
it's
of doctor.
wisdom.
Not that kind of doctor. He's
Natural
a
20.
reverse doctor.
Wow. Okay. You know for a fact that the red speckled mushroom would grant you varying degrees of healing-like properties based on what was used in this salve.
Okay.
Don't trust the facts. They could be
So I'll go with
misleading
that.
you.
Okay. Make another medicine check for me.
Could be a conspiracy theory.
18.
Okay. You are able to craft
good doctor.
greater healing potion.
Nice.
A potion of greater healing.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Instead, it.
That said, you have used the red speckled mushroom that was there.
Okay.
You are now left with the gray petaled flower, the sliver of scale, and the smoky blue ice-like cube.
What?
It's actually smoking, like dry ice almost?
Yeah, it's kind of dry ice.
I'm definitely going to go for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Make a medicine check.
Should have freezing.
11. Worse.
As you are working with the ingredients, you fumble for a bit and actually drop the completed potion as it hits the ground, it just evaporates.
Not the greater healing, right?
No.
Oh, I was like, what the? All his hard work.
Yeah,
How?
Next time.
Yeah.
So, with that, you do walk away with a greater healing potion, but you're not able to make the other one. And after seeing what happened, you realize that maybe you were shooting the moon on that one. That was it would have been a tough thing to craft even by professional alchemist standards.
Okay. Made a thing. It'll make you feel better if you feel bad.
How long was all of this?
We'll say that this went on for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Again, like a lot of this was done for you already.
Do we want
It's
to
very
keep hanging
thoughtful of
out
them.
and keep resting?
I would love
to
to
you.
rest.
Okay.
Sure, let's do
Like
that.
at least 30 minutes.
Are we doing a short rest?
Yeah, short rest here.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for anything
And I'll tell
going on.
I'll tell the 2 zombies to stand guard and to make noise if anybody starts approaching from the other side.
Copy that. Okay.
We're at level
6.
6.
Are you guys doing anything else while you're resting? Perhaps?
I'd like to kind of keep an eye out as we're chatting or whatever we're doing, watching him fumble around.
Okay.
So we're kind of like in a little alcove. There's a pathway further in, and there's one that we just came out of, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to be like in it's like, where are we in, like an alcove itself? Like we're like
Yeah, so this is basically just a closed off room that you guys have accessed.
Okay.
And then the room before has 3. I can show you now that you guys have seen. Can I show you? I will
Show
send
us
it to
at some
you.
other time.
I will text it to you so you can kind of get a visual. I'll put it in the group. You guys have already been through everything. Swoop.
Swoop.
Are we actually leveled up because we haven't rested yet? Or
Don't read the text.
eh?
I just realized.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not reading.
Don't read the text.
Okay.
LOL.
Will read the text.
Whoops.
I didn't actually look at it though.
Cheryl, make another perception check with advantage.
With my nose?
With your nose. As you guys are resting.
Oh, so there's no exit from this area.
Right.
Okay.
From this
yeah,
little room.
so I'll be looking into
That's an 18.
that big room.
As you guys are resting, you notice the smell of incense turning. It's not that it's going away or getting stronger, it's going foul. And as you look over to the thing that's exuding incense, the ball and chain, you realize that it's not attached to the ceiling. There's something holding it to the top of the desk. And additionally, the whatever this is doesn't look like this was its intended purpose originally. It looks tarnished, yes, but beneath it there's some finer metals.
Like the thing holding it to the wall, or the thing itself?
The thing itself.
Okay. Would I know this, like it's turning in a, like when you say like it's going foul, like the incense is like just kind of going
Like
bad?
it's starting to
like-
kind of singe your nose, and your sense of smell is
being overwhelmed.
yeah. Again, not because
Okay.
the incense is getting stronger, just maybe there's another smell that's present that it's transitioning into.
Okay.
Because you rolled really high, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this smell information. I'm a bad hunting dog.
Well, you're an elf.
Can I help him?
I was about to ask the same question. I mean, are
Yeah,
you
can we just
sharing
try to-
information with us, or
Yeah, I guess
Sorry, I
I'd
haven't been
say,
paying attention to all of this.
The incense, if you guys can pick up on that, it's changing.
I'm gonna
Yeah, definitely.
investigate. thing.
It's probably
on
just the
chain.
mushrooms
Okay.
in the room. You're fine.
Roll me an investigation check.
Can we help with anything?
8.
How specifically are you investigating?
I was gonna try to like see if it could come open.
Okay.
There's a latch. If I can tell what's in it that's emitting odor. Can I?
So basically, you're up on top of the desk, standing on your tippy toes to reach this thing, and you do see a small latch, presumably how you would put incense into it. And as you're investigating it, you accidentally touch it. It trips open, and out spills not only the ashen incense, but a purpley smoke that clouds the room. Everyone,
good.
I held
roll
my
me-
breath the minute I saw that.
Okay.
Unless
I'd
you don't
like
want to
to
let me do
dodge
that, but
any of this too.
I'll say
but
that you
Sudden.
kind of had
Dodge the
a inkling that something like this might be coming based on your sense of smell. So I will give you advantage, but everyone needs to roll a con save.
11.
20.
20.
Well, natural 20. So
Natural 20?
plus.
I don't know how to do
22,
any of this
not
anymore.
I should not. Roll a
Is it
d20.
bad?
Do your concept.
I rolled a 12.
you're gonna be drinking that greater healing potion.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, that's okay. I got it 11.
All right.
I got a 15.
We both failed.
Okay.
I thought you were going to have negative con. It was going to be 0.
So, Rin, as soon as you see this happening, you actually step out of the room very quickly, and you avoid taking any
Been here
damage.
before.
However, you failed, and Sarnorin failed, and the two of you that passed will be taking half some poison damage.
So I can't dodge.
You could dodge it. Because you
20
rolled a natural
Nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah, I was.
But my trunk is in my mouth.
9 points
I'm not
of
breathing
poison
at all.
damage.
On the.
To
To them?
yeah.
Good
to
thing we
you.
just short rested because that would have knocked me out.
Yeah.
If I hadn't rolled hit points.
Guys are so low.
Yeah, I was at 9.
So,
I was full.
Becca and Sam, you guys will take 4 points of poison damage.
It's because I got hit by that shark.
I thought
No, I thought you were really.
I was like, okay, no, we're done.
As this happens, and the
Hey, do I see anything behind, like coming up on us?
you make a perception check.
I think it's just.
Absolutely do
9.
not.
With all the commotion going on behind you, it's hard to know.
Behind you.
Behind you.
Come on!
As the smoke dissipates, the incense holder actually falls to the ground, and you can see that it is not an incense holder; it is a flail.
Oh.
That's
Basically
a
a
weapon.
stick with a chain and a ball.
So
on
it
the
is a
ends.
spook ball.
A Herdy McSwingy.
Poop on a chain.
It's just on the ground.
It's just on the ground.
That's cool.
The incense and the purple
It's awesome.
smoke
it's so
has
dangerous.
dissipated.
I was about to ask.
What?
Do you need an iPad?
What? What? What?
So a flail fell out of the sky, essentially.
Well, yeah.
So did it have an incense like a sensor around it? Because there were like holes, right?
Yes.
And then that opened up, and there's a flail inside, like a
No.
It
So,
is a
Easter
flail.
egg.
yeah, it is.
No,
it is a
is.
flail. So basically,
It's
this
a
was
flail
hanging.
that opens
Yeah.
Yeah.
and has holes in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Instead of spikes.
got it.
Yeah.
What's it attached to on top of the thing?
Basically, the way it was just the handle portion of it was sitting on the shelf, and then the chain was dangling over the side.
Okay.
So that's how it was mounted.
Can anyone use that?
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think I can.
Should be
Kind
able
of.
to.
Is it?
I definitely think you can, my man.
I can. Cheryl doesn't remember.
You almost definitely
Sure.
can. Look
This
over
screams
there.
religion.
Simple weapons.
Is that a simple weapon?
It sounds super cool.
It sounds pretty complicated to me.
Really? No, it's a big
martial
like.
weapon.
It opens.
Just a flail.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
as far as we can tell.
You can put your incense in.
You can just beat,
Sure.
You can beat people to death with it instead of your
I'll
trunk.
apprehensively pick it up.
Okay.
And the
Make an Arcana
incense
check.
like
Me?
makes more
Yes.
damage. Since
I
that's
wanna
what
be,
y'all
like-
took.
Leaning over him.
8.
Not magical at all.
Seems like a very nice flail. It's just a little dirty.
Okay.
Rub it.
Well, I was gonna say if it was doing anything to me, I do have advantage
Rub it.
on like charmed and frightened stuff. But
Doing anything.
okay. I wasn't like planning really to like. I was just like, don't hurt me, and I was like, oh, and then I put it in my bag.
Cool. Okay.
I think you're the only one who could
Was
It's a-
that
it's a
wasn't
martial weapon
necrotic
if you have-
damage, right?
No, it's poison.
proficiency.
I have proficiency with simple weapons. That's why I was like, I don't think I can use that.
I feel like you should be able to.
I'll practice.
All right. So we can say here you guys have finished your short rest. It was eventful, but what would you
Okay.
like to do now?
Another pass over the room to make sure there's no like traps or anything, like or trap doors or anything back here that like he would have escaped out of, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
kobolds
I didn't
love
read
traps.
Make
I
a
just
make an
have to
investigation
read
check.
No, they do.
Then I just keep rolling 9s in this thing.
Stop using
You know what?
that dice.
Make it with advantage because you guys have spent a lot of time in this room, and I feel like you have a
15.
pretty good idea of where to look.
Use the dice again.
15.
The room, you check its walls, you
Yeah.
check beneath the desk, you check the ceiling. It's solid rock, and it from what you know of kobolds, you know that they like to leave traps
Yeah.
for people wandering in.
Well, I'm looking for like trap doors to get out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't find any trap doors, and the only traps that you can think would have been there was the poison gas
Yeah.
that you've already sprung.
Okay.
Seeing Affy hurt, I'm gonna use cure wounds before we
Cure
go
wounds?
anywhere.
Oh, shy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
310.
All right.
So down the stairs or further back?
Where are the stairs?
In the other room we just came from.
Well, we need to get to the.
Yeah, we're going down, down.
The stairs were going down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The map that you sent us, I don't actually know all of that map right now.
No.
No.
Yeah. You just don't know the text.
But I know that there's another.
Well, you know that there's a
pathway.
pathway that leads down.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to go down for the crystals.
Sorry for the confusion
We need
there.
to go
Yeah.
Down.
Down.
I
Down.
sent it and then I was like, "There's text on there."
Oh no.
That-
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no no no.
Oh no.
No, no.
So I. What of this do I know exists currently?
You don't know this.
I don't know that
here,
room
But you
exists.
guys are all the way over here.
Right.
And this is stairs.
That's
right there.
stairs.
Yeah.
So I know that there's stairs to go down, and I know that there's a hallway out here, but I don't know that.
Yeah. Y'all came from that hallway. That.
This hallway.
Yes.
So I knew it went this way and that way.
Yeah, we chose the right. Instead of the left.
All right. All right.
Down the stairs.
Yeah.
Got a firm grasp of it now.
Yeah. Sorry. It just.
No.
Grasp.
It's difficult. I know. That's why.
I like
that's
that
why
you
I
made
asked.
the map.
Yeah.
An eyelash in my eye.
Let's go down the stairs.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've got your
Let's go downstairs.
like definitely not magical.
I'll go down
flow.
first.
Definitely not.
I was about to ask for marching order.
Yep.
So perfect.
follow
We'll
her.
say.
Let's do it
Should I
sneakily.
send the zomboys ahead?
Do we want to do super sneak?
Super sneak.
Nah.
Pass that out,
I mean,
Trace.
why
Nah,
not?
you can save that.
Let's.
So we got Arsino,
I'm
then
gonna go ahead and do
Ren.
it.
In front of the mic.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Who's after me?
Wherever Taffy is, I want to be in front of her.
And I
last.
cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Get out of here, traces.
Everybody roll your stealth checks plus 10.
And I'll have my zombies directly in front of me.
God for that plus 10.
Directly in front of you.
Yeah.
For this hot stealth from Cheryl. I rolled a 5, but I rolled a 3 plus 2 plus the 10. 50.
That's good. Chicken pork.
Check this out. What he asked.
Are they not up there? Brad didn't take them, did he?
Further,
Added an extra 0.
I mean, when, do you get?
Are they in your office?
Do they all get reliable talent?
no, you have
Are
to
they in
choose.
there?
Oh yes, at 11. I thought you were talking about the expert stuff.
No, I meant.
Reliable talent. No, that's 11.
Okay.
They're just
Those
short.
are all
That's
your
like-
expertise skills, or just
good at other
stealth?
Anything you have proficiency for.
All right. Everybody pass along your stealth checks. What'd you
25.
get? 25,
15.
15,
23.
3,
34.
34,
35.
35. Okay. You guys,
35. Cool.
you guys are able to
roll?
move.
14.
It doesn't take much. Arsino, do you have dark vision? Can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Leading
All
the
of us have
pack.
it, right?
Yeah, I'm not
stealthily
leading
and
if I don't have dark
silently,
vision.
I don't know if sorry.
He does.
You see ahead of you as the pathway winds back and forth, a large loop around to the left that continues to descend. It looks like there might have been an offshoot of a path that continued to go straight, but there's been a large cave in there.
Okay.
All right. So it doesn't
We're
look
just
like
going
that's the
down?
way we can go.
This is the way.
So you continue to make your way around left. The travel takes you better part of 15 minutes as you continue to descend, wind back and forth, and you wonder maybe if you've gone too deep, but can't really know until you get to the end. At which point you finally do come to an opening that leads into a room with 2 broken tables and yet another large cave-in. You can see that there are a couple of dead kobolds beneath the rubble.
Oh, okay. But no one else in the room. Like before we step in.
Make a perception check.
Have more maps.
I do,
But you can't have.
it's got stuff on there you can't see.
Just having a really hard time following it.
Sorry.
There's a room that's caved in that we're looking at.
There's a room with a cave-in
Like-
and several broken
Like
tables.
another level down.
No, you're standing at an entryway, basically.
From where we were.
We
yes.
went downstairs, so
We
yeah,
went
we are
downstairs.
down.
Oh, it's
where we
further
were.
down from
Yeah.
where you were. I
We went
understand.
down a level.
Mm-hmm.
There's a caved-in room. Went down a level again. There's another caved-in room.
Well, this cave-in is not blocking your path, but you can see that in the room there was a cave-in.
The ceiling is now
The
on
first
floor.
cave-in wasn't in a room; it was on the. I think it's.
Right now, there's a path and then a room. Oh, we went here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're here. and there's a
So
cave-in.
it didn't go down anymore.
Right. Well, it
Stairs
it
stopped?
did. It continued to go down. Yes. This just doesn't show that.
Don't leave me.
We decided to not go down anymore. Went down this path.
This is basically the end of the path. You've gone down further.
That's what I was asking.
Yes.
The stairs do not continue.
The stairs do not continue.
Okay.
No. Okay.
The limit does not exist.
The limit does not exist.
21.
I'm such a
21.
visual person. This is really hard for me.
It's okay.
That's okay. I'll start exporting these without text
Without
or
the text on
anything. Yeah.
Well, he showed them to me in his office the other day without text on them, and he was like, "Look, I have all these maps," and I was like, "This is wonderful." And then he didn't have maps, and I was like,
They're for
"Okay.
me.
Do you have maps?" I thought they were for the stream to put on there, like you had been doing.
I guess
so,
I could do that too if I.
That's
if
what I
do
thought whenever you
export them
showed 'em
without
to me.
text. But anyway,
Yeah.
looking out over the entryway, you do actually notice a couple of holes that indicate that your land sharky friend has likely been through. However,
I don't have it anymore. Long rest.
Oh, y'all took a
It's an
long
hour.
rest?
No,
Sorry,
it's a
short
short
rest.
rest.
Short rest is an hour though, so it
Bruh.
would have gone off.
I feel like you may have a little bit of it left.
It's
I
1
thought-
hour long.
I thought
Okay.
short rest were 30 minutes.
Are they?
Yeah, they're 30.
Yeah, they're 30.
Oh, then yeah, maybe.
You have a little bit of it
Yeah, I'm
left.
about to take one of the
You know that it's off a good ways.
Okay, yeah.
Still a couple 100 feet away.
Bro, just take
but
it. DM's being nice to you.
based on where you were and where you are now, it's likely that it was in here when you were detecting it earlier.
Okay, so it dug its way,
Right.
like
Cool.
mathing it out.
What do you have that lets you?
Mine's fine.
Mind spike.
What is
Spell.
that?
He
It's just a
can
spell.
think of its mind.
I blast something with psychic energy, and then I can know its location
Follows it
Yeah.
around.
until
So you knew where it went, like when it went underground.
And put a track.
yeah,
Gotcha.
this end, yeah. Well,
So,
Little squeaky boy.
you also notice that in this room, aside from the split tables and the dead kobolds, that there's something off about the ground directly in front of you, the entryway.
Yeah, and I've just like kept my hand up so that nobody like walks in yet. Would like to, okay, so something is off about the ground in front of me.
Yeah,
Like-
it looks like
Look like it's a trap or,
it looks like the dirt matches the rest of the room, but it just with your high perception roll, it just doesn't feel right.
can anyone, is anyone good at, what would traps be? That'd be investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Well,
okay.
investigation and then sleight of hand.
I'm
to
good at like
disarm them.
I'm good at disarming them. If
Okay, I'll look it up. I'll investigate it, and if I don't feel confident with it, because my sleight of hand's also really high.
Well, your character, if you investigate, would feel confident in whatever
That's
the
true.
result is.
Okay, I'll go ahead and investigate it. Oh well.
yeah, I was gonna say,
We
like,
get hit by something.
seeing her do something. Can I see if it's like magical in nature or physical in nature?
You roll an Arcana check,
Okay.
and you roll an investigation check. I'll give you advantage because you had a really good perception roll, and you know
Okay.
where to look. Good
That's
thing.
nice.
Good thing.
That's nice. Let's see what this is. That's the little bad letter. Okay. Investigation is +5, so 17.
Ren, you don't detect any magic or
Okay.
arcane nature to this particular patch of dirt. Arsino, you discover that this dirt, if stepped on by anything heavier than a kobold, would trigger a pitfall trap onto a series of spikes.
So how? Oh, yikes! How far does it look like? Like, would we have to like jump over it, or is this like a pretty big pit that we're gonna need to like?
It's about 5 by 5. You could probably jump over it, but I would want acrobatics check just in case somebody completely muffs it.
where is this in relation to?
It's like
It
right
is
in front
at
of
the
us.
entryway.
Yeah.
And this is the room where there was a cave-in.
Right.
This is
So-
before the cave-in.
Yeah. We can't get into
Yes.
the room without going past
Gotcha.
this.
Are there walls that that could be climbed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell the group. So listen, it's either we jump. Okay, so sorry. Right in front of me, there's a big pit that once we step on it, it's gonna trigger the trap. We're gonna fall into a bunch of spikes. It's gonna hurt a lot. So either we could jump over it, or for those who maybe not feel confident about that, I kind of wonder we could go get some rocks from up there and like build a new ground to walk on.
How deep is the hole? How long is this going to take?
I don't know. I mean, if it's not that far of a jump, I don't mind jumping it.
Yeah, I'm not very good
How
at
big
that.
am I in relation to a kobold?
That's why I was thinking it'd be good to
You
have
are roughly the same size.
We'll grab some rocks and put it down so we can step on the rocks.
I can go
Yeah,
across
but-
it.
You don't know how deep it is.
Oh, that's true. We don't know how to.
I can walk across it.
I mean, you can walk across it.
She's the
And
same
we
size
can-
as a kobold.
We can
Are there-
push on it with
Are
our
there borders
hands.
around it, or is it wall to wall?
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
it's wall to wall.
What if we do that? I'll jump across it, and then
We can put our hands
we
on it
can.
and
No, I was thinking we could take some of the tables and
put it in
make
there.
a walkway.
Yeah, we can do that.
Does that sound right?
We have the technology. We have the technology.
Okay.
I was gonna say we could throw your.
We can
Okay,
do that.
I'll walk across it.
Okay.
Yeah, but what will that do?
Nothing happens.
Cool. Are there lots of tables? Is there a couch?
There are some tables. They're broken.
A couch.
From the cave.
I'm asking because in Brett's campaign we put couches in a pitfall.
There are a couple of tables, but they're all broken, so you can salvage some
Okay.
lumber. And there are sections long enough to span the 5-foot gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe like a corner thing if
Yeah.
the table,
Or a
something
bench
wasn't
of some
long
kind.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we can try and do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I need to do, Alex?
Which of you two
well,
would have more
roll
trouble
acrobatics.
crossing?
To jump it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you're just jumping it, yeah,
Plus
it would
2.
be acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
+1.
That's going to be an 11, 12.
That is pretty much just enough. As you begin to run to jump over this thing, you catch a loose patch of dirt and begin to slip backwards.
I catch her.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Taffy's there. She catches you.
Taffy.
Barely. Because you are much larger than me, but.
Into the pit you go. Gotcha.
Roll another character.
You should have died in the tower.
Jeez.
Damn.
It's like
Okay.
Final Destination.
So you,
I keep escaping death.
you guys are laying out the table, or the what's left of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I will say
want to make
easily
it to.
enough. I mean,
okay.
you know how the trap works. You've been across it now. You know about where it starts and ends. You guys are able to put this table out. Again, it is a broken table, and you get the feeling that it might not have been in the best shape even when the kobolds
Yeah.
were using it.
Yeah. I don't know about putting it fully across the 5 to 5 because then if it bows in the middle and snaps, I was thinking kind of like across the corner.
That
like
would be.
this.
I don't know
Okay.
if we have
So that
enough.
there's less. Well, just so that like there's less of.
Oh, over the gap.
Yeah, like over the gap.
Okay.
That's what
Not
that's what I was
directly over the
thinking.
middle,
Yeah.
but kind of like
you could do
off
like
the
two
side.
corners, basically.
Yeah, that's what I was
gotcha.
thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. You guys, if you would like to, there is a viable option for crossing this trap now.
I'll walk right across.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
Everybody who's walking across, roll me a acrobatics check. Incredibly low DC.
That's good because incredibly low roll.
Ooh. What'd you get?
Are we starting with me? 7.
Okay.
I should do the math. 19.
Yeah.
Well, I was waiting.
9.
You all passed. The DC was 5. I was just looking like if somebody really messed it up, they'd fall in. But
Not today.
in
bitch.
particular, Cheryl looks like a circus elephant of some kind. I mean, he is like walking the trapeze
I'm a
over
beautiful
here.
butterfly.
Yes.
You're now on the other side of the pit trap that Arsino found, and you can see ahead of you is the cave-in to the right, which does look like it's blocking one of the pathways. And just to the left of it, there's a gap that leads into another room.
I want to go to that door and give it a.
A check.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's not a
I
door,
want,
so
I want to try to
perception.
look around the room while he's doing that.
Okay.
Range.
Taffy, as you're looking around the room, make a.
Jeez.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or just kind of general
Just
check?
General check.
Okay.
See if there's any kind of like belongings or
Make an investigation check.
There's
Money.
stuff in here.
11 for me.
Okay.
10.
Okay. You're not able to find much aside from the broken tables. It's utter chaos in here, and the stench of the dead kobold bodies is kind of throwing you off. But mixed in with that, you do pick up a hint of like a campfire smoky smell
In the
in this room. And as you are near the kobold bodies that didn't make it through the cave-in, you see that there is a black smoke kind of leaking out from
The cave-in.
the cave-in.
Are the rocks like? Would I be able to clear this?
No, you would not be able to clear rocks.
Can
I can say reasonably.
get everybody to help me clear the rocks?
Or is it like big boulders and we're like,
Yeah.
nah.
It's massive boulders. Yeah, I mean.
So it's just likely that there was another
More,
break room and
yeah.
like there's a fire in there, and
You're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying we should spend all session dealing.
Ren, as you're looking around this next room, you actually get a ping on your mind spike before you're able to really make a firm investigation. It seems that your traversing this room has attracted some unwanted attention. And as soon as you realize that something is burrowing towards
one of the holes.
you have barely enough time to warn the rest of the party as, once again, a land shark is upon you.
Change the music, bruh.
When I feel it coming back, I'm gonna ready an action with my crossbow and say, "It's here." And when I see it, I want to give it a
Where
shot.
is it?
Let's get it to come back.
No idea.
Let me set up this room real quick.
Okay.
It's right there.
We're
I
rolling
point to where
initiative, I
it is.
imagine.
I just
Yeah,
jump
y'all can go
away
ahead and
from
roll
where I'm
Yeah.
standing just in case it's coming up on me.
Oh shit, that's low. Am I allowed to eat on stream right now?
You can do whatever you want. It's just the mics may pick it up especially bad because the compression's high.
Some food,
I just
some food
am
ASMR.
so hungry. I'm gonna make another bowl of soup.
Some food.
The soup is on fire. I don't know.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Classic. I don't know.
Ooh yeah!
I took my shoes off. And it smells.
Oh my gosh!
He says it into the microphone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome.
It's 4D, guys.
It's
whispering about you, Morgan.
Smell efficient.
It's the smell of the dead kobold.
Yeah, if you scratch your comment section, you can smell the smell of.
Your comment section. Subscribe.
If you scratch
smell.
that like button.
F in the chat for Sam Bro's smelly feet.
There's a bump on the far one, which is.
There's
why
a
you're
bump
not
in the
connecting.
bottom.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, yeah, I'm just letting you know why you're not connecting because there's a.
There's a bump in the bottom.
Let me tell you why you're not connecting. Because you're
Ooh.
not communicating effectively. Okay.
Ooh.
That's some real
I'm the therapist now.
shit.
Look at me.
I don't understand.
Sam said that to me the other day, and I freaking cracked up.
Yeah, well,
I thought it
'cause
was
you-
hilarious.
Oh, you were saying something, and I was like, that's what we call anxiety. And she was like, it is what we call anxiety. And I was like, look at me. I'm the therapist now. Can this boy turn?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. He may not be plugged in.
So no.
You can unplug the Roomba.
But I pushed all the buttons.
Do you want it over there for you though?
No, I'm good now. One more week and we'll have an AC unit in here.
Well,
Roomba.
Oh, we have to send the thing back down to 0.
Two more sessions, yeah.
2 more sessions.
We'll have to set the thing back down to 0.
No more new equipment.
Alright, so Taffy, you were over
skis have been
by
trying
the
to fall.
cave-in.
Really? I didn't even notice.
Like every time someone bumps the
Ren
table,
was
they like go a little bit
investigating.
further.
What? The keys?
Oh, we almost there, Will.
We
Well, how long do these kobolds stick around for?
Oh, I have control of them over for the next 24 hours.
Boy, God.
And
Oh
then
my
I can
gosh.
reassert control over them every 24 hours if I want.
That's cool.
Sorry.
Up to 4.
That's cool.
You are mine.
That's
Let me do this. Taffy and Ren, I know where you guys were, but everyone else kind of place yourselves in the room here.
I think mine's accurate. I'm trying to kind of stay close to Taffy because I know.
Can I
she
see
heard.
Can we see the thing?
Well,
no,
I mean-
you see me go, it's coming and turn.
yeah.
Okay.
So you've
Back
got
that
like
way.
just a second to kind of react. I want to know where you guys were before this.
I would have naturally taken a position closest to the doorway we came in.
Oh, is that where we came in?
I'm assuming.
Or do we? Okay. Oh yeah, because I guess Ren's there.
And then Arsenal, you're good there.
Yeah, I'm close to other people.
No.
No, where am I?
Right there.
I'm close to everyone, right?
You're away from everyone.
You're pretty much the only one by yourself.
Where would you have been?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Where did we come from? Where
Where do we go?
Not tall at all.
Where do we
Maybe
go?
like
Cotton Eye
Like
Joe.
we're like,
no.
like
yeah,
a regular
yeah, like
place,
maybe 10 feet at the most.
okay, so we're like,
No
Yeah.
jumping jacks. Like this.
yeah,
Where,
no flying.
where did we just like walk in from?
You
Because
walked
I'd
in
be
from
like
that door.
still over there.
So I'm
Okay, all right. I'm gonna still be over there.
Oh, it's hard to tell.
Okay.
That's a door. I see it.
just T-pose.
Yeah, and then this is the other door,
I
and
see.
that's a
Oh,
cave
thank
in
you.
there. All right. So, bursting out of the middle of the floor is the land shark that you mind spiked earlier. Let me.
Is he still looking kind of? He wasn't feeling great, right?
He wasn't feeling great. He looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
But definitely not full better.
Like maybe he took a short rest.
Right.
Maybe. Oh, what did I roll?
He too made a potion of greater healing.
That's pretty bad.
AKA a little red kobold.
No.
It's a question. Knowing that he's coming out, readying that action, would that be a like, as he bursts out and then my turn happens thing, or would that be my turn?
Since you knew it was coming, I will give you a surprise. Yeah.
I did really good on this, and I feel really bad that Andy seafood.
All right.
Yeah, just rub it in some
I'm
more.
sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Let's just go around the room. Taffy, what did you roll for initiative? Ooh, very nice. Sam?
Just go around the room and immediately look somewhere.
Cheryl?
15.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I'm all over the place.
Let's go around the room in this
Star pattern.
star pattern. Yeah.
Star Norn.
5.
5. Low rolls. I like these.
I was writing
Ren.
this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I was, yeah.
Just hit and Arsenault.
17.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be high. You always get high in this.
Yeah, you do. I always get really
Yeah,
low.
She's got like a 30 dex, that's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Most dexterous motherfucker in the universe over here.
What is your dex?
All right, so you are making an attack as this thing pops up in the middle of the room. It is about 20 feet away from you.
Definitely a miss and a 21. 2 shots from my crossbow.
Got it. Okay. 21.
Definitely miss and a 21.
21 hits.
Alex was like,
Does not compute. That actually
Yeah.
hits.
It's like, are you rolling advantage? Like, what just happened?
That is 7. Sorry, I can't do math.
7 points.
7 points. The second one goes off, as you kind of see the bullets kind of trace their way out.
This thing.
And then, oh no, I just have an action.
Yeah, and then we'll kind of go through
Yep.
the order. This thing bursts out of the ground, and as it does, its head is faced vertically, and you fire right into the meat of its belly, where it's a little bit weaker, and your bolt finds purchase. Arsenault, you are going to be first up in the initiative order.
Oh gosh, that's really exciting. I was just trying to figure something out. Okay, I know I want to do divine foresight. The thing I was trying to figure out is how to like make sure that it's a thing on my sheet, but I'll just go and like mark off a point in just a second. Okay. So I want to do divine foresight within, I guess I want to step in. Am I within 10 feet of both kobolds and Sarnorin?
You can be. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll just be like a little shimmy. I won't even take that off your movement. That's fine.
Okay. Yes, that's what I would like to do.
Okay.
And so that adds a +2 to your AC and to your kobold's ACs.
Now remember, this is basically like a 10-foot range.
Yes.
And it follows with you. So if
Yeah.
they leave that range, they lose that bonus.
Yeah.
And if someone else enters that range that you're friendly with, they gain that bonus.
Yeah.
Some homebrew rules, y'all. We're testing it out. And we're gonna see how
Yeah.
broken it is or not.
I do.
Broken implies good, but it could also be bad.
Depends on perspective.
Bad for
Yeah.
you.
Bad to the bone.
And so
Oh,
is
bang.
I can't remember what the tiles are. The tiles 5 feet?
The tiles,
10
like the
feet.
whole thing is 10 feet, and you can see like little subsections
Oh,
of
okay,
squares.
alright.
Those are 5.
Okay, got it. So if I step too far out, then I'll be away from them.
Right.
Okay.
They all need to be within like one of those tiles, basically.
Then I'll scoot up just a little bit to
Speedly.
like right.
Just shove the
Except I'm
kobolds out of the
gonna
way.
turn around.
I got it.
Kobold.
Sarnoran's
Simmer, you
kobold
have
randomly
please
dies.
help.
I wasn't paying attention.
Can you
kidding.
still please help?
Okay.
Yep, I'll help.
I'm mad at you right now. I think I'm gonna hold my action to punch it whenever it decides to turn around. If it does,
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough. Next up in the initiative order is going to be Cheryl.
Yeah.
Sherelle.
Cheryl's gonna cast guiding bolt on
Sherelle.
that sun.
Heck yeah.
Remember the song?
You do that.
Oh, okay, good. What do I add to that? It's a ranged spell attack, so it's proficiency plus my spellcasting, right?
Yep.
That is 14.
14 does not hit. As you gather this arcane energy of flames, lightning, radiant light, you shoot this.
I'm wrong. It's 15. Does that change anything?
No.
Okay.
You shoot this in its direction, but it arcs off at the last second, as chaotic energy often does, and strikes the wall instead. Your aim was true. It wasn't your fault.
Okay, and then I'm gonna like step. Cheryl's gonna stay here. Would Cheryl remember like if this thing like swings with its attacks, or is it like a single target kind of person?
Based on your prior experience, not much has lasted long enough for it to discern.
Fair
for
enough.
you to discern that.
So to be safe, Cheryl's gonna try and like.
Okay, copy that.
That's where I am.
Next up in the initiative order is Ren. This
Okay.
thing rolled really low, so
So it has
Lower than me?
taken damage, right?
I hope so.
yes.
From
From you and I think that's it. Yeah, just
You.
from you.
Well, but previously, assuming it didn't heal.
Yeah, it's not at full. You can tell that just by looking at
I'm
it.
gonna get away from Taffy, so go this way,
Okay.
like further, and then I'm gonna point at it and use Toll the Dead on it.
Okay. Is that a save for me? That's a
Yeah, wisdom.
wisdom save.
What does Toll the Dead do?
18. Yeah, 18. Just straight.
Calculate saves.
Save or save.
Spell save DC. It's your spell modifier.
Is it 8 plus or is it
It's
10
8
I think
plus.
it's
8
yeah.
plus. Okay.
8
so
plus proficiency plus spell casting
what did it get?
modifier. 18.
that
Yeah,
happens.
that'll save on
it-
most things.
Yeah, it begins to hear a bell and then it stops hearing.
It like kind of, you see it kind of shake off for a second, almost like a bull or a horse that's
Yep.
well, it's kind of braying as
Yep, yep.
as it's had enough mental intrusion for one day.
Help that.
All ding and no dong.
Yeah.
Next up,
No dong.
I hate it when I don't get the dong.
next up is the creature,
Me too.
and it's gonna tunnel straight for you, Ren.
Around.
You shot it coming out of that hole.
I was hoping it would come to me so I could punch it.
I love that Sarnoran sticks out on the board. He's all white.
Kind of rude.
He's an
Right,
elf.
it's
so
going to make a bite attack on
Oh, he
you.
has like the bright white robes and everything too.
Does
Also,
not
that
hit
was
lucky
really
for
hard
you.
me to
That's a
say,
12.
Bright white.
Yeah.
Right, wait.
So hard to
And did
say.
Cheryl notice like was it going in for like a meh, or was it going in for like a meh?
I was going in for a bite. Basically, it looks like it's running on the surface, but as it steps in, you can see that it's actually digging across the rock. And as it gets to Ren, He's seeing it approach and readies just at the last second as it lashes out with a deadly bite. He moves just out of the way. You feel the teeth gnash right next to you, and bits of rock that were stuck in its gum shoot out and pelt you. At this moment, another one of these pops up.
No.
Oh boy.
And is going to make an attack on one of your kobolds there.
I'm about to poop myself.
Yeah, that hits a kobold, and I'm pretty sure.
The AC's 10 on these guys.
Yeah,
So,
Even with a
12.
+2?
No, it's 10.
it was a 9.
No, it's
7 to hit. Hang on, I'm rolling the wrong thing here.
No, I already took that.
Like with their
With the-
plus
yeah.
2, they're 10.
Yeah. They're meat shields.
They're zombies.
I'm gonna run to other people next time
We're gonna
and do
die.
that.
They almost have more hit points than me, though.
Yeah, they some beef.
Yeah, and because of level 6, they get
Would-
more.
Your hold action.
Will a 21
It
kill it?
fizzle out.
No.
Oh,
21
look, there's a
damage
new
doesn't
person
kill it?
there.
It has 28 health.
Didn't even see
Nice. Okay, so this thing launches out of the ground, grabs the kobold, and starts throwing it back and forth. Does it make any sound as it's?
I mean, just normal, like not like kobold sounds, but just like undead groans.
So the creature pops out of the ground, grabs a kobold by the mouth, and starts shaking it back and forth, basically like a shark would do. And as it releases the kobold and throws it to the ground, its body is barely holding together. It's been dealt 21 points of piercing damage.
Better you than me, number 2.
Number 2. I forgot you had numbered them.
Next up is gonna be
Wait,
you.
was I with my held attack?
You told me that you were waiting for this one to turn around.
But you can change them.
Can you?
I believe.
But you can change them. Maybe.
I made a
I
special
thought
note
that
of that
it
because I was planning this.
I'll check it out. What was it?
Alex? Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was.
Alex is much like a genie. You have to really be worried.
very
how you
specific.
word
I will make sure I pay attention to that next time. It's if any
I'm going to actually hit in an
come
enemy.
close to me, I'm gonna punch them in the face.
And
Any
look,
baddies.
My idea, if you can change it, then that's fine as far as rules is written, and I'm cool with it.
Dude, if you want to, you can roll.
Yeah, I don't care, Alex.
I'm-
This is your campaign.
you are
I'm
the
okay
DM.
with going by rules as written. I want to be
it's-
fair, but my thought process behind it is that you're focused on this other one, and this thing popped up right next to you, and you weren't ready for it. The whole idea behind readying an action is basically that you're ready to use
Yeah.
a reaction on a specific thing occurring.
Yeah.
This thing popped out of the
So
ground.
what you wanna
had
do?
Almost no warning. I didn't
Sounds
know
like
if
he's
Sam was
telling
close
you
to an
no.
answer.
Okay.
If the rules say you can
I
change it, then
wait
I'm fine
until
with it.
the
But if
rule
not,
master
then
says something.
I'm
But
gonna
if
say
the
no.
dungeon master says a different thing, I'm okay with the dungeon master.
Yeah, because in the rule book, it says you have to listen to your dungeon master.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm
actually does.
And
Yeah, I
as
know.
Alex's friend, I'll listen
So
to
basically,
you.
basically she readied, which you have to choose a trigger for your readied thing. I remember. Anyway.
So I think
So
probably
you cannot
if
change
she
your
had
trigger.
said a bad thing comes near me, but I think Alex is ruling that you said
That's
that
fine.
one, and so
I mean, you were
Y'all,
focused
I'm-
on that
yeah.
one.
There was
I'm
only
okay
one.
with this.
And
Yeah.
now there's 2.
Sarnorn, it is now
I'll
your
be
turn.
frazzled by it then. No.
yeah.
How far away is the close one?
The close one from you is 5 feet away.
I will. Is he? Okay. I will have number.
Well, he's a large creature, so he takes up 10 feet.
Unbitten one go flank it with the bitten one,
Okay.
and I'll have them both attack as my bonus action.
Okay.
Did you print this?
I'm liking this.
Them Zamboys?
Yes.
They're zombies or skellies?
They're zombies because they were not piles of bones; they were corpses.
Oh, you don't get to choose. You can't just flay the skin off of them.
Well, you could just search the bullets. Poop.
That's true.
Oh, ew.
It's a 21 to hit on one.
Yeah. That'll hit.
And a 16 to hit on the second.
16 barely misses.
Okay.
The one that's in front of you lashes out and is able to strike its belly after being attacked, but the one behind it mindlessly strikes out against the strong armor on its back.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I will back up. Since he's like busy, I'll back up to get out of. So that I don't take disadvantage on a cast.
Okay.
And let's see. I will cast I don't know yet. Hold on.
You're good.
I will cast Frostbite on him, so he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He has very good constitution, but I'm pretty sure a 9 does not save.
It does not.
Rolled
So
a
he-
nat 4.
He takes 2d6 cold
Very
damage.
nice.
Let's see. And it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. So, I mean, it doesn't really have any weapons, but
If it throws your kobold friend at somebody.
I'll roll it as disadvantage on his next attack.
that is 9 points of cold damage.
Very nice.
Nice. Thanks, Ryan.
It's distracted by the kobolds when suddenly the air around it begins to freeze, and as it's so used to temperatures that are a good bit warmer, closer to the underground of the earth, it is not liking this. It's not more than susceptible. I'm just flavoring.
No, I understand.
Just some flavor text.
There's some flavor text.
Just a little species by a little
Taffy,
flavor text.
you're up.
I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at the 3rd level.
Okay.
See if there's
On-
a wild magic on the one that's
pretty
going
big.
after Ren.
Okay.
It's going to be a beefy type.
Yeah.
Wild magic does not activate.
That is a 25 to hit.
That hits. That will
Escape.
friggin' hit.
So then it's gonna take 12 points of fire damage.
Nice damage.
When does it reroll? If you roll the same damage type, Morgan, for Chaos
Yeah.
Bolt. Okay.
If both of my d8s are the
They
same.
match.
I keep waiting for that to
I
happen.
know it's fucking cool when it does.
Yeah.
You have a 1 in 66 chance.
Yeah.
Is that right? 1 in 64.
Something like that.
You see Cheryl fail at his Chaos
You
Bolt
added someone
attempt,
to
but
it.
you feel like hopefully you can do a little bit better.
Yeah.
It was guiding
So
bolt.
then I'm gonna.
Oh, it was Guiding Bolt. Sorry, not
But thanks for the
I
reminder.
even flavored
that
that wrong
was a fail.
earlier. I missed it. Sorry.
It sounded cool, so I'll let it happen.
I'm going to hold a reaction. Well,
Well, do you have an action?
I do, but
left?
these things don't
Okay.
like cast, do they? They're just like
No, they're-
fighting.
They're
Yeah.
they are
Okay.
Chompy boy.
melee
Yeah.
fighters.
So then that's my turn.
Okay. Next up, we're back at the top with Arsino.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna center myself and I'm gonna attack the one right there in front of me.
All right.
I'm ready to go. With a chicka natural 20! Chicka! Put him in the throat. I didn't mean to do that to myself either. Okay, I don't even know what to roll. I'm just so excited. What do I do with my life?
You explode him with your fists.
You crack his metal plating.
No, you do not.
It's a 1.
So
Double
double.
it. So 2.
Okay.
She
her
literally,
fingertips,
yeah,
yeah.
she literally just went.
Just in the right spot.
Trying for that 1-inch punch there.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, so that's 11 for the
Okay.
first hit.
As this
Plus
thing
5,
is,
right?
Should be. You double your dice, right?
yeah, you double your dice.
So it
not
should be
the-
7.
It's 7. I don't know why I thought 6.
yeah, I was like, man, that's a big mod. Holy
I have no
crap.
idea why. Oh, I think I just added D6 plus 5,
Yeah.
so 6
I was
plus
like-
5.
Yeah, I was like, that's not.
As this thing is still reeling from the cold damage that Sarnoran dealt it, you jab your open fist in between some of the fractals of ice.
Yikes. Okay, hit it again. Okay. 14 plus 8 is 22.
That hits.
Yeah, okay, now that's 11.
That's that was 11.
Using the ice that's still there to find purchase, you swing back in, pulling yourself closer to this monstrosity and clock it straight across the big metal jaw.
Dope. And then I'm gonna do one more attack, my unarmored strike. 18.
All right, an 18 hits as well.
Ooh, 11 points again.
Heck yes. And as a finish to your 3 blows, you loosen your grip that you had with your first hit, your right hand, and you do a spinning like backflip that
Yes, I do.
kicks this thing under the chin.
As long as I don't fall in the pit.
You land nimbly on your feet like a total badass. Not awkward
Thank you.
at all.
I'm not awkward at all. This isn't Becca.
Cheryl, you are up. Rin, you're on deck.
How do the beasties look?
The one that you guys fought previously is not looking very good. He wasn't looking great when he came in. And then the other one that Sarnoran and Arsino are fighting is definitely taking some damage, but he's looking okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna try and cast Guiding Bolt again
Okay,
on a different one this time. The one that just showed up.
got it.
Ooh, nat 20.
Heck yes.
Nat 20.
I'm sorry, that misses. You know.
Yeah.
So I double the dice, right? That's
That's correct.
what I'm doing. I don't think I add anything but the dice to this, so that's just straight double. Well,
Oh, it's a 1 again.
18.
It was
18
3
points of
ones.
damage. It was 3 1s and a 6.
Well, them's the odds.
So 18, and then the next, it's so like the flavor text is light shimmers off of it, and the next thing to make an attack has advantage on it. I mean, it's flanked, but
Roger that.
even if,
What
even if
does your guiding bolt look like as it leaves your elephant hand?
I'm let's see.
It's not gonna tell you. He's
Flash of light. I don't know. Light.
Yes, you make
I know what he's
that.
asking me to do.
A beam of radiant
know what
light
he's- shut up.
extends from your
Radiant
palm,
light.
Do it.
like a shining blade that extends across the room and pierces underneath the armor of this
I'll never be able
monstrous
to make
beast.
a notebook.
Cheryl's not stretching this. That's yeah. And I'm gonna run up to this one so that I can be flanking it with.
He's gonna pass off any and all responsibility of that notebook.
Roger that.
That's what he's doing.
Rin, you are up.
So the one in front of me is looking like pretty
It's your
dead.
project
He's
now.
looking pretty rough. And honestly, after the hit that the other one took, neither is looking particularly good.
I'm gonna like
Do something crazy.
back up against the wall a little bit and
Okay.
hold my hand up at the one in front of me, and you kind of see that smoke kind of begin to pour out of my eye, and I'm gonna mind spike that one in front
Okay.
of me.
Got
So
It's
Wisdom
wisdom.
save.
Yeah.
Dude.
Natural 18. I don't think he loses anything on
he
wisdom.
does not.
I rolled an 18 twice for both your wisdom saves, I'm pretty sure.
Well, rude.
So it'll be half of this, and I won't know where he is. So that's 13.
Okay.
So half of the 13
6.
psychic. And I don't know where he is.
Where no idea.
Where are you? Where are you?
As you back up and raise your hand and the smoke pours from your eye, it doesn't make anything in front of you, but you envision a spike piercing this thing's skull. And as you do, you actually see it begin to reel back as you know the pain that it's feeling is intense.
You feel it too.
Now it is their turn. This one is going to make its attack on you again, or try to. That's cocked. Non-natural 20.
That does not hit.
If they meet my AC, they still hit me, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
You have
Alright.
a 20 AC.
No, I do not.
I was like, geez, man, how did you get that?
I was just
Alex is
checking.
like all creatures now have a +3 to hit.
Yeah.
You'll get hit somehow.
Hit me with some wisdom saves. It's like that.
As it looks back down from having its mind spiked, it roars with a rage, and you freeze for a moment as it bites into your torso, and you take 24 points of piercing damage.
Oh, great. Cool.
Cool. Cool.
Now for the next one, it has disadvantage
Not
on
looking
its
super
attack But it's going to try and finish off that kobold in front of it.
Okay.
He hungry. Natural 20. Still hits.
Probably was
12
gonna
plus
hit
7.
anyway.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
it was at 7, right?
Even if I roll minimum damage, it's dead.
Well, no,
so-
but that was it had disadvantage, so I was rolling twice.
Even if I roll minimum damage.
Yeah, it's 4d12
modifier.
plus 4, I think. Well, I guess, I mean,
No, stop. It's
D-
dead.
No,
do it.
You're all right.
I'm going to do it. I'll just roll 3 for now. Yeah, it's dead.
I knew that.
As
He
it,
had already dismissed it.
it's sort of like the,
Okay, bye.
like you might see a bear shaking off water that's gathered on its fur. This thing shimmies and the ice kind of breaks off into fractals and falls to the floor. And without missing a beat, it just swallows the kobold whole.
Sick.
All right.
Chomp.
Nice.
Bring it back to life.
Please no
in
one
his
clip that.
stomach.
What?
I was
Bring
thinking
back
of
to
your
life in
shimmy.
his stomach.
I don't think you can do that.
And that is going to be it
Where
for
there's a will, there's a
their
way.
turn. Sarnorin, it's
That's
you
awesome.
now, and Taffy, you're on deck, so be thinking about what you need to do.
It's my turn now?
Yep.
So I'll move the other one in front.
I rule thumbs up, Morgan.
Okay. Between you and it.
And then I will. How far away? I'm like 10 feet from it.
About, yeah.
So if I go 20 feet, I can get another 10 feet on the other side from it?
Yes. Well,
Get
technically no, just because this other thing is occupying the space that you would.
Oh, they're like
Oh, were you
Oh,
talking
it
about
should've
going
taken
around behind it?
Yeah.
It should have taken way more damage when I rolled.
Really?
Because I only rolled 1d6 and I should have rolled 2, but it's fine.
I mean, if you want to roll the
It's okay.
second d6, I'm fine with it. I'm pretty sure whatever you do isn't gonna kill it.
8.
8 more?
Yeah.
You said you rolled 1d6
I was
instead
supposed
of
to roll
2.
3.
It's 3d6.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
3d6. And it dies. It's dead.
Sorry.
It does not die,
And Rin just feels magically better.
but it is looking very, very rough.
So, Will, you're trying to move behind it?
Well, not anymore. I've changed
Okay.
my course of action.
Okay.
I'll just stand there and cast Mind Sliver at it.
Okay.
down line.
Wisdom save?
Int save.
And
Bitty
save.
boys.
Man. This thing's stupid.
It's a
Roll the
decimal.
7 minus 4.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gonna fail.
So it's gonna take 2d6 psychic damage.
Average farmer? What's a farmer?
That is 5 points of psychic damage,
All right.
and it has minus 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn. Just a heads up, everyone.
Were you the first person to attack it?
Yeah, you would have had advantage,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
a save,
It's a
so
save.
it's
Oh, it's a
yeah.
save. Okay, yeah.
So
it's
it's
just the next
still-
attack roll made against it has advantage, so
Yeah.
that doesn't erase
Minus
it.
1d4 on the next save that it makes?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. That's it for you?
That's it.
Taffy. you're up.
Finicus.
I am going to cast Firebolt at it.
Okay. Arsino, you're on deck.
The one over here. The one that I hit last. That is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
I got stressed doing
With advantage, right?
No, she's not shooting that one. She's shooting the
Just
one
shoot
by
the
you.
one in front of y'all.
Yeah.
Chill. I check. After I forgot.
Is that 10 and 4?
Yes.
So that's 14 points of fire damage.
Awesome. You outstretch your hand as flames spiral out of your wrist and coalesce into a single entity. It fires off, and as it does, this thing, still with its jaw wide open from biting Rin, turns to look at you, and it fires straight down its gullet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see its stomach burst, its insides go everywhere, and it just falls to the
Is
ground
it-
halfway out of the dirt.
Hell yeah. Okay. So then
He's got a new kobold.
I'm going to stay where I'm at.
All right.
and-
It's only human wings. Yeah, I was like,
Hold on.
Sarnord reconstructs it to look like a human.
No. Yes.
I want to convert my sorcery points. I'm just. It
Math.
doesn't- Well, no, it doesn't have my like things I picked. Hold on. So gonna spend 2 sorcery points, and I'm gonna cast as a bonus action.
And they have a +2. The one that you just.
Chaos Bolt on that one over there at 3rd level.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I was double checking while you were thinking.
So I'm gonna
Chaos
cast Chaos Bolt on 3rd level over there.
Okay.
So you
Chaos
have to
Bolt?
roll for
Wild magic.
yeah.
Come on, wild magic.
Do I have advantage on it?
No, no wild magic. Yes, this is an attack roll, so you do have advantage.
So then
Kinetic wands?
that's an 18 to hit.
That'll hit. Just barely.
Chaos Wild Magic didn't go off.
No.
Wild magic did
Chaos
not
wild magic.
happen.
Wild chaos.
And you know I love some chaos.
Make sure you roll all your d6s if you're doing it.
Yeah.
Casting. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
That was a 1. 11, 12, 13, 16 points
Okay.
of
Math rocks.
psychic damage.
Got it. So you pull together all these different elements in your hand, and you're not even sure exactly what's going to come out. And as you outstretch your arm, the bolt itself turns into ripples, and you see it percolate through the atmosphere until it ends up on this thing, and distorts its figure in different ways as it howls in pain. It's still up, but it's not looking good.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right, Arsino, you're up. Cheryl, you're on deck.
That's what I was
Yeah.
figure out.
Oh, I was getting it. If the headphones aren't closed, the audio leaks.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening over here? I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Probably not good. 16.
16 barely misses.
All right. Hit it again. All right, that's better. That's
That's a natural
16
16.
plus 8. I want to do the math.
That will hit.
Man. 6.
Ones. All right.
And then I'm going to hit it again.
I'm gonna.
20
That hits.
something. Okay, and 8 points.
That is exactly what
Damage.
you needed. How do you want to do
Yes!
this?
Oh, sweet. I want to get like up into like right here if I can and like crush its throat and just have it be like as it's like falling backwards.
Very cool. So you land the first blow, and when you do, it kind of reels over a bit.
Yeah,
and as it
comes in
does,
stronger.
instead of using one fist because it's got a giant throat, you actually use both. You just like from each side.
You Hulk smash that.
Yeah. You pop its Adam's apple like a pimple.
No! Gross! Yes!
And it just falls to the ground, dead and motionless.
Gross.
Owie. You guys are now out of combat. In perfect sync with the song, I might add.
We have
How you looking?
This is
Pretty hurt,
scripted.
rough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this time to channel my divinity and give 20. No one else really got hurt.
No.
No, I just got fucking chomped on.
I took 9 off the poison if you still got some in the tank.
Yeah. I'm gonna do 20 and then 10.
Ah,
I'd
Thanks,
like
mate.
to.
I guess I can split it however. I mean, like, do you want to let me do like 9 and
exactly?
then-
Yeah, that's
and then
fine.
9 and 21.
Yeah.
You're a professional healer.
Okay.
You know how to split these
Thanks.
I
points
typically
up.
try and do it like thirds or fourths. No, really
Yeah.
more.
Thank you.
But
Appreciate it.
I'm okay with a little metagame. That's all right, man. You're good.
Get you.
It makes sense for your character.
My belly just growled.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you.
I'd like to find those crystals that we are looking for and get the hell out of this place.
Same.
As
Getting out of here.
I feel like this should be said here before we go any further. Just so you know, I'm not going to do anything bad, if that's what you're worried about. I kind of scanned the room, but really I'm looking at Cheryl. I don't have any plans to, like, tag over the world.
I don't
or-
question your motives. It's just the means.
That's fair. Just know that I'm open to talking later if you have any questions. Alright, let's go.
All right. You guys are moving into the next room after on the door that's next to the rock slide here. Okay.
Yeah.
Scoot our booties down there.
Get your bitch.
Rin, now that you are finally able to enter that room, you can see that this basically is just an antechamber. And although the light is very bright, you can eventually see outside of an opening in the cave wall as your eyes adjust.
Is there any way we can rest?
You need another
So what do
one.
I see?
Rin, can you
Out of
check for
spell
traps before you walk
Oh,
anywhere?
you want to stop for the day?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Completely out of spell slots.
How long have we been
Excellent
going?
choice.
To be better
Since
at
we
your
woke
job.
Oh, like, long at
Make
all.
an investigation check.
I don't know if you'd even get it.
Nope.
There are no traps.
All right.
You have to go a full day.
We're
before you
good.
Take a full rest.
Yeah, you walk into that pit.
we've
That's
been-
fine.
Like, the
Depending on what
last
time of
time
day
we
it is.
rested.
Yeah, you can't gain another benefits
Depending
until.
on what time of day it is, the last time we rested was when we left town, like
Yeah,
late
we've
at
been
night.
traveling.
How long
Yeah.
have we been going?
So it's now about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
At night?
Yeah, at night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
then,
left
yeah,
like
we're
at
totally.
the cover of night.
Well, yeah, great. Let's make camp then.
You want to set up in this room?
I have no spell slots left.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But should we do it in this room? Is there like still smoke like billowing into this room?
Make a perception check.
I'm fine to do it anywhere. I
there
just wanted to put
clearly
it out there
smoke
that I need
billowing
it too
in?
soon.
Yeah, great.
First
I'm
place
with you,
to-
darling.
Yeah.
I need some of that back too.
I don't know what perception
You can
is.
just take 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
We all have
11.
them.
I know. Wish we could. all do
There's a
4.
little smoke, but it should be fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Let's quietly
It should be fine.
set up a kind of in that corner over there.
Okay.
The other entrance is over here, right?
Would we?
Yeah, so basically there's another room here that
That's the one I was
leads
just
out.
looking
That's the
into.
one
Yeah.
that leads outside.
Okay.
Would we know that those things, presumably, based on like how loud we're walking around and moving, is kind of how they found us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was saying let's
Yeah.
let's quietly, like, I don't want to start a fire or anything, like just
Step
get
calmly.
get ourselves over in the corner and just chill.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are going for a long rest here.
Yeah.
Who, if anyone, is taking first watch?
I'm gonna take first watch because I don't mind doing it with somebody else, but I've got a lot of hit points.
I
So.
can take the second watch. I only need 4 hours to meditate. So I'll take the second half with.
Cheryl's not gonna say it out loud, but Cheryl will not. Cheryl will take first watch with Arsino, but he's not like gonna let her know that he's not like sleeping during that time. Does that make sense? Like he doesn't want to have air quotes for no reason. He doesn't want to like have a conversation or anything or like
Jeez.
let her know. Well, he's thinking about shit himself. But
Shitting
like,
himself?
He's had a rough.
Yeah.
He's had a rough time.
he got really scared that last fight.
There's a bump.
So I'll also send number 1
Yeah.
over to the far doorway across the room, where presumably are we assuming that if we're attacked, they'll come from that way where we came in, or are we more worried about what's outside?
I think we're probably worried about both.
It also came from
Yeah, but which
underneath.
one more?
Haven't been yet.
I would assume where we haven't been, but the problem is I don't know how many passageways we missed on the way in. There may be more above us.
Because I have him.
Yeah.
He can stand at one of the door and scream bloody murder if he sees anything.
Yeah, let him stand at the door we haven't been to yet.
Okay, so I'll direct number 1 to stand at the doorway leading
One
out.
you lost 2.
Yeah, 2 guys.
So out into the
The
where we
slide.
haven't been yet, or
Yeah.
where we have not been.
No, we just want him at that door, like
to the
basically.
antechamber.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
sitting there.
And
just
if
like
he
where-
sees anyone but us come through, or anyone,
Thanks.
to scream bloody murder. As loud as he can, just yell.
Okay.
And until I give him my next command.
Copy that.
I'll take second watch with him.
Okay. Arsino, roll me a perception check, and Cheryl, you roll one with advantage.
Unnatural.
13.
Okay.
Unnatural.
Arsino, you're laser focused on any threat in terms of creatures coming in. and you don't really see any. You don't hear any, and doesn't seem like there's anything to be worried about. Cheryl, as you're
Sounds
keeping
good.
one eye open, laying down, pretending to be resting, you smell the smoke in this room definitely getting thicker.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I'll speak up.
Okay.
I'm not like pretending to sleep. I'm just like, if Arseno's like sitting in the front, kind of like looking at the doors, I'm like back with the group, just like eyes open.
Got it.
So I'm gonna say,
This happens a couple hours in.
okay.
Yeah.
Arseno.
Yes.
Yeah, the smoke is definitely getting stronger in here.
Oh, then we should probably.
We probably shouldn't.
Yeah,
stay.
we should move everyone. Should we run up or should we go out?
How high up are we from there?
I don't know. We're like 200 feet down.
Like, would we have known looking out that hole? Is it like, oh look, the ground's like right there, or is it like, oh, the ground's still far
The
down?
ground is about 10 feet below.
Oh, 10? Okay.
Yeah. You guys never asked, so I never.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna wake
we should
this
probably
one
get
up.
outside.
All right, hey.
I'm gonna wake the other two.
Stay low
Okay.
to the ground, because there's a lot of smoke in the area. We're gonna wake her up too.
Okay,
From the
otherwise we'll be
rubble?
smoked out.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah.
rubble?
Come on, number one. Let's get out of here.
So we're just walking into this room?
Yeah, so basically, as you walk into the antechamber, you find that the smoke is still fairly thick in here, but at least it has a place to go. Not just sitting there and lingering, it's actually evacuating through that hole.
Yeah.
This may be a better room to rest in, but
Can we finish resting in here?
Same
yeah, I won't.
setup as before. I'll put him at the door that just
Yeah,
leads to
that's right.
outside. Just up before it, not like going out of the door. And if he sees anyone coming, just to yell.
Yeah. So do you want you and I to just be like looking at opposite sides? Like I'll stay looking at this room.
I should probably look towards outside.
Because I can't see.
dark vision.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. Makes sense.
Yeah, what I sent you?
Yes, I did. I was very confused for a second, and then I realized what it was.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll let you guys resume. I'm not going to say that you have to like start it over.
Oh. I actually just read it.
Yes. The rest of your watch goes by pretty uneventfully. You can see that the smoke is definitely piling up in that room, and you can now actually see a train of like black smoke just constantly billowing out and making its way across the antechamber that you're in and out through the open hole. But if you're laying down, or at least just a couple feet off the floor, it's relatively bearable.
Yep, but we're gonna have to run through that.
All right, your watch is ended. Sarnorin,
Now you're watching.
you notice most of the same things that Arseno does, but also roll me a perception check.
Ren is up too, right?
Yeah, I'm up with him.
Oh, that's right. Then
You can leave it on him if you want.
yeah, roll with advantage since.
Hey, you see that?
Look over there.
14.
Okay. It's hard to see with all the smoke, but you hear a commotion going on outside. In particular, it sounds like the earth itself is shifting, not quite as grand as and crazy as the earthquake before, but you can hear the rumbles of earth rubbing together and mixed with the sounds of kobolds screaming.
Well, then he's woken everybody up. I'll tell. Shut up, number one. Shut up. I'm awake now. You can stop that. Shut up. Does it sound just like a general low, like din, or is it very like particularly like it's the rumblings here, or
It's
is it like
focused.
does it feel everywhere?
It's focused.
It is focused. Is it similar to how we were just attacked in the previous room? Is it bigger or smaller? Can I tell that?
With your perception check, it's hard to tell.
I will send out Harry to just kind of fly over and see if we can see any patterns in the dirt or like anywhere where structures are being upset or moving.
Okay. Roll a perception check for Harry.
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 Hey, you know, you're a wizard and you have Harry.
You're a wizard's Harry.
He's a hairy wizard.
He was also that.
Okay.
19.
It's 19.
Flying out over the chasm, it doesn't take very long for you to pinpoint where all this noise is coming from. It is a ways off from you all, but in the distance you can see kobolds fighting what looks to be a giant coalescence of rock and boulders. And the
In
kobolds
the-
are not faring well.
Like in the bottom of the cavern.
Would this have been
the
something
bottom
I
of
have
the
read
chasm,
about
yes.
before as a means of arcane summon or? Is
Make your choice. Make either a nature or arcana check. I'd
Just
imagine
really
you're
dumb.
gonna pick arcana.
Yeah. Kind of a tough choice there.
Yeah, the way you worded it, I think it makes sense for you to do arcana. But I was gonna give you nature.
10.
You've heard of people constructing stone golems before?
I don't know if this is it, but
You don't know if that's what this is.
this could be. It's the closest thing I have heard of animated stone.
Yeah.
You're gonna say anime stone.
Anime stuff.
It's a stone. Guys, I see a stone over there. Summon construct.
Are you like visibly like you're not pulling a Cheryl where you're just sitting in the corner, or are you?
Oh,
like,
no, I'm up with you.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Cheryl wasn't being vocal about it.
No, I understand.
pulling a
That's what I'm
Cheryl.
saying. Like,
It made
Pulling
sense
a
to me.
Cheryl.
Like, I don't know why.
what I mean is like you.
I was like, okay,
rules
yeah, you're up,
acknowledge
we're just
that
being quiet.
communication is
Yeah.
free and available.
Yeah.
Then I'll look
I'm an
at
open
you
book, man.
and just tell you what Harry has just seen.
Can you hear me though?
I just dismissed it.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're back. All right.
Nothing else to see there except some kobolds turning into pudding.
There seems to be big rock creatures smashing kobolds outside. I cover number one's ears. They're turning them into jelly.
I love it. Sorry.
Really funny. I'm new to the area. Or is it just we're the only ones awake? Have we woken? Did you wake them?
No.
I didn't wake up yet.
Let them rest. Yeah.
So I'm new to the area. Is
I thought you were trying to get back.
rock monsters attacking?
those.
That's new for all of us.
Okay.
So-
that was my question.
I don't know if they can hear us or see us or have seen us or heard us.
I would assume they would have been here.
Well, they might be preoccupied.
Not for long.
That's exactly kind of my point.
Yeah.
We don't need to be. Well, no one's really by the door.
So my concern, the smoke is pouring out of the door,
Yeah.
of the door. So my concern is that
Yeah.
kind of gives our position away a little bit.
Do you think we've got another? Well, it's fair, but how long has that been
It's
happening?
been happening for hours.
No, I mean,
happen-
like before we came into this.
When you came in, it was a very light amount of smoke, but it has since turned into quite a billowing plume.
Can I? 1 second. I'm gonna walk over to where the smoke is coming from. Can I is it warmer now? Is there a fire under here that's building?
I am gonna have you make a con check if you're doing that because it's very thick where it's actually coming out from.
Oh well, no, I wouldn't put myself. in
It's hard.
danger.
It's hard to breathe if you're.
So I can probably assume there's.
Put your nose in your
Where
mouth.
there's smoke.
Yeah.
Dude, we're idiots. Why didn't we try to freaking put that out with our big tidal wave thing?
Well, I mean, there's a
Big-
giant.
the
There's
geyser.
a giant cave in front of it.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
We can't
didn't know
get
there
in.
was a smoke. I mean, a fire.
We can't
We
get into
did.
that
Smoke.
side
We couldn't get in there though.
I know.
unless you
Well-
want to punch the wall down.
I was kind of thinking there's some kind of not
I mean,
that we could
that's
get
what I
in,
tried
like a
to
What's up?
do.
no, not to where anyone could get into it. I was
a
thinking
water tank.
We could just
yeah,
shoot
that
it
we could
through
just
a
be
hole in the wall.
and just hope that it goes in.
Yeah, here's the spigot for if
I was
anybody ever
wondering
came
if
up
it
with
was
water
overly
magic.
Weird, but
Yeah. It's because I forgot to turn that off.
no, okay.
So,
I have a
Are you the Are we the intervening? Are y'all?
I have
Them,
a
are
thing
they-
with water. If we can get to the fire.
No, it doesn't look like we can. Now we might have.
Yeah,
been
you're
able
right.
to.
That's a terrible idea.
No, I mean we might have been able to earlier, but I'm just like looking into the room. It's a bit like
Smoky.
yeah.
What do you suggest? We leave now.
Well, my
You want to wake them up again?
I mean no, but the
If we do, listen, you can wake up her because she'll punch me in the face, and maybe you, but better you than me.
it's fair, I guess. Are you the
Yeah,
are y'all
I
the
have-
intervening type? You were asleep.
The intervening. You want to go?
Was just gonna
Help what?
I have pressed, which I think.
For what?
I mean, the flavor text on it says that you can instantly light or snuff out a candle, torch, or a small campfire. Now,
And
if
I
it's
can
built,
make a puff of
into
wind
something
so I
bigger.
can clear.
I don't think it's bigger.
Yeah,
like clear enough
yeah. It
smoke
seems
for
like
y'all
it's
to
a
get in
big
with the
bonfire
thing
now.
Was the other option.
Yeah, and she's awake. That's what I think. I don't know.
I'm not awake. I was just
Oh.
letting you guys know that
Oh, I thought you
out
were
of
awake.
character because you guys knew I had prestidigitation. I was just
Well, so I'm would
What do you say? What do you think we should go help the kobolds? Their golem problem.
I mean I don't particularly give a shit about kobolds, but I
I
figure
think if you want to get ahead of this golem problem, we let it kill all the kobolds first.
and then make its way here.
And well, yeah.
Well, I figure if it's distracted, I mean they might already be all dead by now. As we're discussing this.
Is there any more rumbling?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like he's done.
Any more
Um,
screaming?
How long would
Is there smoke pouring to the outside yet?
Oh, definitely. I mean,
Okay.
that's the whole reason you guys are able to stay in this room is that the smoke is evacuated.
Has it been doing that all day?
It's been doing that since y'all were
Do
in the
you
room.
know that too?
So for the past
No, I mean, took
but
a
it also
nap.
rumbles.
Okay.
possibly longer. The smoke that was in the room when you guys entered was not very thick, but it has gotten worse since you have been resting.
how much longer would we have to like finish our rest?
You would have
4
enough
hours.
time
To what?
to finish the rest.
didn't
We have-
answer his question
We have
at
4
all.
hours.
Oh, you're asking
We have
how
4
How
hours
much longer
left.
do we need?
No. You're a couple hours into your
Watch,
So you just
2
a couple
hours?
hours left. Sorry, I miss it.
Yeah, I was asking. I'm asking because I'm trying to decide if we need to get them up and move again, or
Just finish it out.
yeah, just
That was
keep watching. If something
that was
happens,
So serious.
the two of us will take care of it. Hopefully.
Got it. Yeah.
The two of you against the wall.
A stone golem.
Yeah, we're fine.
A guy wearing robes and fancy shoes.
11.
Roll, go number 1.
I painted your shoes purple, by the way.
Are you gonna
That's
count
fine.
them as you keep going?
Would
Yeah.
you?
Or are you just gonna
They're-
replace
The
2?
shoes are painted purple.
Like, is your
Oh.
next one gonna be 3? Have
They
you thought
match
about that?
I haven't
Cheryl's
thought
cape.
about it.
I already had that color out.
I think I'll decide when that happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're twinsies.
It's our
Shoes
cold
match
gear.
my cape, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah, I already had the color out.
I stole your shoes.
Oh, I was like, but I'm not wearing shoes. Oh, that makes sense.
You want to? Are you suggesting we fight it ourselves?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Look, man, it's made of rock. The thing we fought before, we thought was made of rock, and it had like pieces that we could hit. This is actual rocks.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I figure.
I mean, I can blow it the fuck up, but I don't know if that's gonna help us.
No, I mean we can. So my thought is essentially if we wait until it comes in here, following the smoke, we're gonna have to fight it anyway. We might as
How
well fight
big
it
was it?
with some friends?
Temporary.
Slightly larger than the land shark creatures, by your estimation, based on how big the kobolds were and how big they looked next. Or this thing looked.
I was thinking it was like an
How
Iron
big is the
Giant
door
situation.
out? Is it bigger than the door?
The door is
Cavern
just big
opening.
enough that if you walk through it, you don't have to duck.
So, what I'm saying is it wider than the door frame?
Oh, definitely. Yes.
It would not be able to get in. easily, unless it probably has some kind of dumb burrow thing.
Dang.
Just
DM
mantles
giggles.
itself and
Oh,
then
my
remake-
poker face just fell apart on that one.
Some dumb burrow thing. He just starts giggling. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
Okay, great.
no sense in putting ourselves in unnecessary danger.
My thoughts exactly.
Exact opposite. That dude have been out there fighting that thing already.
Let's hope it's not an overcorrection.
There's a what outside? And we're
I
still
run the other way.
Yeah, we'll just chill.
Okay.
If we hear any commotion, I'll if we start to hear commotion getting closer, I do want to wake them up and let them know like fight now. We're doing this.
We are fighting now.
What a way to wake up.
You do hear
Fight now.
that the fight between it
Sure,
and the
puts himself in
kobolds
space.
has ended, as you no longer hear their screams. And you hear the thudding occasionally getting further away, getting closer, further, and at one point it actually gets really, really close to where you guys are, and it's actually slightly shaking the loose gravel in the room. And just as you go to wake the others, it walks away. And the quakes sort of dissipate.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Approximately 45 minutes later, you guys finish your long rest. And yeah, you guys got some Healy points back. You got some spell slots.
Finally, I can press these buttons.
The whole unrest button.
And Cheryl know what that thing do.
Oh.
I know what that thing doing, and pretty damn dope, even if I don't use it as a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Chat or anyone who's watching this later on YouTube, leave in the comments what you think Cheryl just got. I'll give you a hint. It's from Tasha's.
What? You got a thing?
I did get a thing.
His fillet.
He got a bang.
Show me what that thing do.
Show us what that
Yes.
thing do.
Does y'all's D&D Beyond not
Can we
reset y'all's
please
stuff
wake
whenever
up
y'all
and
click
find
the long
some-
rest button?
You have to click it.
I did.
You have to click it and
actually
then
click
confirm
it.
You have to
Click
click
that.
it though.
You have to click it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
before the timer runs
We
out.
Click it.
You have to click. So,
I thought the timer. I thought
But
the-
did you click
I
it?
thought the timer was telling me that
Sam,
it
have
was
you-
Yeah.
about to do it.
no, click.
Yeah.
Sam, you have to click.
Click it.
Click it.
Finish our long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
My Excel spreadsheet would not give me this
Sorry,
much trouble.
It wouldn't connect to the stream. Like I couldn't press play. It was my phone.
Did you
Okay.
click
But,
it?
like,
No,
I
like we
couldn't hear.
like as soon as you walked in, we
my God.
finished our long rest.
Ew.
What'd you guys like to do?
I want to get up and
You
get
said
some
Danny, you said
stupid
Danny, you said
crystals and get out of here.
I
see
will
what's-
say that in this time, the smoke has gotten even
Yeah.
thicker. And
Let's get
it's-
out of this room.
Yeah. I mean, you
before we
almost have to
die.
crawl to get out of the room without
How
getting
is this
into the
freaking
smoke.
Try to
fire
press
still
digitation
going?
it and just kind of clear it.
The smoke in the room?
Yeah. I can create a puff of wind. So
Yeah, so that you guys can basically walk out
Yeah.
instead. The smoke will replace itself, but you make a temporary.
Yeah. It's
evacuation
10 feet,
of-
So
Thanks.
Okay,
So we'll just stay clustered together. Go gluk gluk gluk.
yeah.
Yeah.
nice. Good use of that.
I did flip you off in that picture, so
Wow.
know that.
So you guys now get to the exit of this cavern, and lit by the moonlight outstretched before you, you see a wasteland of the bottom of this. Well, actually,
Is it
crystals?
moonlight?
it's early morning now because you
Oh, I
guys
was
took a
like,
long
wow.
rest. Sorry.
Crystals?
So the sun
with
is
you.
basically just coming up over the eastern horizon, and the way it hits these crystals is kind of magical. It's throwing an interesting pattern across the rest of the landscape that was at one point the surface.
So,
The ground again is about 10 feet beneath
so
the exit.
they've been in a hole of some sort. I've been on the edge of one. Does this look like what happened to my friends?
Make a perception check. Well, investigation. Sorry, because you're looking for specifics.
Nope.
Nope.
Yikes.
Oh, it's a thing you can actually add. That's cool.
I will use my luck.
This is.
That's better. Not much, but it is better.
Is it enough for me to feel like giving it to you?
I don't know. what was this?
Investigation.
Investigation. So that
It's
was
not really a
10,
hitting thing.
14, 13. I'll get there.
10 would have been pretty
Push
hard,
it,
but
but
yeah, I think with a 13, you're able to discern that while the landscape before you is not indicative of what happened in Salvation and to your friends, the scarring on the sides of the chasm itself is.
Interesting.
And you might guess that if such an event happened, what's to keep it from happening underground and not just on the surface?
Yeah, I'm in my own head.
Thinking.
So.
Thinking.
Is there anything that the other four of you would like
Do
to
we
do?
still see the rock thingy?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna be putting. I can touch one of the walls, right?
Touch one. Of them. Oh
Like
yeah,
the-
so I mean you're at the exit of the.
Yeah, I want to be kind of
You can.
as they're whatever they're doing, just kind of
And
feeling.
y'all told
it,
us
all that
about
kind of
the
stuff.
thing that y'all saw in the night, or no? Nope.
Imagine. Oh.
I
Well,
would
then
have when I
then my
woke
perception
up,
check.
No, I would have when y'all heal up. Like,
I
hey,
rolled a
there's a thing.
13.
You can see where it was. Even amongst the rubble, there are large impacts where its footfalls landed.
Okay.
I know.
But there's no sign of it.
Okay.
Which direction? Which direction were they going? Like the footprints, were they? If we're
They're
coming
scattered all over, just like I mentioned to Ren.
Okay.
It was kind of walking around
and
the
fro.
chasm, to and fro.
out. Okay.
What else do a rock
Not
thing do?
generally in a.
No, it wasn't heading anywhere.
Okay.
It seems to be perfectly happy with where it is.
And I might be thinking about this chasm wrong, but I was under the impression that it's pretty much like a big line.
Yes.
It is? Okay.
It's a line that's basically about a mile across and 200 feet deep.
So we have a mile to go to get to the other side.
Yeah.
For the crystals and stuff that we see, are there any that are loose, or does it look like we're gonna have to pick these out?
Did I already have you roll perception? No. Roll me a perception check for that, just because.
And I don't mind waiting until it gets to the bottom too.
No, I mean go ahead and roll the perception. I can.
And then while she's doing that, is there anything magical about this this wall, because I know that you said that's the thing that kind of matched. I want to are there any properties that I notice?
Make an Arcana check, specifically.
14.
14. It's hard to tell if the crystals are loose, based on what you heard Sarnorn say earlier, where these burrowing creatures, before you guys descended into the cave, he saw something burrowing below, and it was avoiding the crystals. It was digging around them. Seems like they're probably pretty solidly planted,
Cheryl,
but it's hard to tell if they're loose.
Can you
because there's
cast
just rubble
silence
all around
today?
them.
that might be a good thing for us to do down below, while we're trying to get some of these out.
I can try that.
Does that make sense? I don't know if that'd be a waste though. Just thinking out loud.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make noise. But I mean, it would still vibrate.
Yeah.
If something's.
Yeah.
If we're worried about the land sharks, I don't think it would do too much,
Yeah. Yeah, I
Would
was
stop
more
the
thinking
sound,
about
would
the.
stop the vibrations of the rocks and everything.
Be more worried about the rock thing.
That's what I was thinking.
The rock
And the
monster.
potential of more kobolds. I don't know if.
We can
it wiped
we can
all of
handle
them
some
out.
kobolds.
I mean, sure, we can handle them, but do we want to?
Yeah. Fuck the kobolds.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, Belfar.
May he rest in peace.
The scarring on the wall again is very straight. It doesn't look like it was chipped away by anything. It just disappeared. what scarring is there is likely from the surface falling in on top of it. You discern this through magic or your Arcana check, simply because the only way to remove something so cleanly is to just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to answer this, but my thought is wherever this piece of land was is no longer, or it has been moved. Like, it looks almost like it's been, like somebody like cut and pasted it out. Literally, it was like, whoop.
Looks that way.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right. What would you guys like to do now?
I'd like to see if there's a way to get to the bottom, or is it just like a hop down?
It's 10 feet down. You could basically like kind of dangle your legs down so you're not dropping 10 feet and taking fall damage.
Okay. That's
We
what
do
I'll
that.
do.
Okay.
Slide down.
You all land solidly on very loose ground and dirt. It feels like you're stepping onto a pile of sand, more or less. It's not sand, but the earth has been churned to a level where it is a bit hard to walk on.
This is in the chasm.
Yes.
And forgive
It
me.
is difficult terrain.
Forgive me if you said this, but the crystals are like scattered everywhere, or they were
Sarnorin,
back
did you jump down already?
where we just came from?
The crystals are
Did you tie a
scattered
rope to
basically
something?
across the ground.
Okay.
There's not a lot of them, but
should've.
they pop up in clusters. It appears like,
I don't know. Like,
and they're
I'm
surrounded
assuming
completely
that,
by
but I don't know if that's
the
just
rubble that
flavor
fell
for
from
here.
above.
Or it's too. Let's tie a rope.
I'll tie some rope before I jump down to anything within the antechamber. Get back up if we.
Okay,
I mean, smoke is like fucking chunk
it's
out of this.
roaring
Yeah.
out of this thing. Yeah.
So so maybe we shouldn't go back this way. I was more just thinking like we don't know other areas yet.
What other areas? Out.
You were in it now.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
giant
Across and then
flat
back up.
chasm.
And sorry, the other day whenever we were talking about it, there were like across from us, there were like other
Yeah.
things, other areas we could
Other
go.
holes. Yeah, because the plan was down, out, and up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Which
Was the
direction?
plan.
Direction was your home, Taffy?
This way.
Basically straight north.
And
The
she
way we're
doesn't
going.
move.
The way we're going.
This
Okay.
way.
That's like
Taffy,
That
let me
doesn't
have
mean
you
anything?
roll a survival check real quick.
Okay.
to do the
Almost a natural 20. Survival
Yes.
is a 20.
Very nice. Although you've been inside the caverns and going in circles, it feels like when you exit the cave, you regain your bearings, and not only do you understand the general direction of your home, you know exactly where it is based on
I'm at.
where you're at.
Okay. I tell them it's exactly this way.
When she sticks her arm out, it's not moving. Like, it's very exact.
Yeah, it's
like
It's like a compass.
Didn't you say you wanted
So
to
Norton,
check
do we
out?
need to
Feel like
like catch you coming down?
Sorry, did I get you?
yeah. Just like
My arm just
I think he's a
moved.
bit of a bitch or something.
I mean, yeah, I think he's not very dexterous. I was gonna do like a
He
cheerleading
just said
catch.
we could just slide off.
I know. No,
like a
I'm
little
just trying to
slide.
make sure he's not gonna take any damage.
It's like a little slide.
Sarnorin.
She's basically calling Sonoran a bitch.
Yes.
Like to get
She's
out
saying
of
he
the...
sucks at everything.
Yeah.
10 feet.
I was only asking.
It's kind of
we
rude
did-
of you.
we're not
Mom.
this is
all
what
out?
you get for.
I thought y'all were.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Would flip people off, but I
Somebody roll me a perception check.
I'll do it.
Why?
Since I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
16.
Looking across the chasm after pointing out where your home is, you start to try and discern where the best entryway would be as far as the holes that are peppering the other side of the chasm. It's a mile away, so it's a bit hard to see, but you think you can make out one that's relatively close to the ground, although it's hard to tell exactly how close it is from this distance.
about a mile, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean how close to the ground?
Yes.
I'll tell him that one looks like it would be easiest to climb up into. Let's go that way,
Telling me?
everybody.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm not
Everyone. Yeah, you're our default look to person.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's because when I put my
Yeah.
hand out, it's
It's
to Sam.
Yeah.
Because if I do this, I'm gonna hit the mic.
Right.
We do this.
And we're walking.
Okay. That's what I was waiting on. I'm not gonna make these
We're
for y'all.
walking. Did we already investigate all these crystals, or that we haven't gotten to them yet?
You haven't gotten
We
to
haven't
them
gotten
yet.
to them yet.
But if you'd like, as you pass,
Yeah.
pass them, you can take a look. Who specifically wants to take?
Yeah, definitely me.
What are you looking for specifically? Just
Magic.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Thanks for subbing!
Wow, they're frosty. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I might have to give you that mixer for free now.
No. Just a discount.
Oh, well, I said no.
Because he just keeps buying things.
Oh, you can.
What? 18.
18. There's not necessarily any magic attached to the crystals themselves, but there's magic surrounding them in a way that indicates to you.
Sorry.
In a way that indicates to you that they likely didn't come from here.
Is it you?
They were brought here.
And they're
More or less.
stuck in the thing? Or.
They are solidly in the ground.
Do I see any
when you try to
writings
pull
or
on them.
anything on it as I'm looking over these things?
With your Arcana check, obviously, you'd be able to tell. No, there are no writings on the crystals. They look to be naturally forming phenomena.
Oh.
These crystals aren't native here.
Phenomena.
They're not native.
I really wanted to do that.
No, they did not. They didn't form in this part of the ground. They arrived here.
Does it look like
Words.
They're frosty.
Does it look-
Gifted subs too, man.
Aw,
Thank you, man.
So cool.
That's incredible. You're awesome, dude.
Does
Sorry.
does it look like big like crests that that have things like arrive somewhere, but like a gate crest thing,
Like a sid.
No,
not like a sigil.
No.
Like a,
they appear to be
How do you say that?
like
I don't know how to say that word.
distinct rock formations. They are formed of the earth. They just weren't formed here.
they just weren't formed here.
I'm gonna reach out and touch it.
Okay.
If he gets sucked in there, don't destroy it.
It's pointy.
Turns into a Land of the Lost moment.
Have I read about these ever?
Make
In the libraries.
What do they feel like?
The
make a
libraries.
history check.
Make a history check.
What do they taste like?
The DC is high.
Yeah, if I
Your
lick
tongue
one,
gets
what
stuck.
happens? I'm kidding. I'm not
dirt.
gonna lick one.
Have you ever looked at salt lamp?
Not natural
Tastes like
20.
salt.
Nice.
that's the
Okay.
Said the
From
magic
your training and studies,
The library.
you've been taught many things. You've been taught how to fight. You've been taught about politics. You've been taught about diplomacy.
But conspiracy theories
And-
are my thing.
In some small capacity, you've also been taught about the existence of other planes. These crystals definitely come from another plane.
Cool.
Though you're not 100% sure which one.
Yikes.
What color are they?
They're blue.
What
Yeah,
color is
they're-
the aura?
Would the aura have a color?
Would it?
It's more.
you
It's,
see
yeah. I don't know. I didn't
Come on,
know if
Mr.
there
World
was,
Builder.
Yeah. I didn't know if there was like a
Blue
specific like
means-
D&D
Yeah.
like rules is written type
Oh
thing.
no.
Oh, you have.
It's
whatever.
less of a color and more of a feeling that you're getting.
Got it.
Yeah.
You cast.
No.
No.
Yeah, these are
No.
these are definitely from a different plane.
I figured as much.
So do we think?
Terrifying.
Well, my thought is this what triggered?
Probably, yeah.
Our experience, things from other aren't. the best. And I kind
I'm
of like
gonna put
glance
this
at
in our.
Taffy's
I'm gonna
bracelet.
update my
Not the worst.
cartographer's
Always.
my map with my
Okay.
cartographer Git right now.
No, yeah. That's
And I do have an
I have
updated
like
map
a
with this
couple
on
of
it,
little
too.
things
was
about
not a
crystals
great
right
time.
here, like in the chasm.
Got it.
I want to take a crystal.
Are they making?
Oh, I do too, but I don't
I
know
thought they
yet
were
how to
giant.
take them.
They're most of them are about the size of like from your elbow
Oh,
to
bro.
your.
Are they making
fist.
noise? Are they humming?
No, they're not.
What do they smell like?
Do they taste at all?
Make a perception check with advantage.
Here. You want to roll on this one?
Are they? Can we grab them?
18.
I was waiting for you to finish so I could tell you that they smell like rocks.
Are they like
Are they small?
embedded in?
There are some small ones that offshoot from the larger ones.
Yeah, I'll put,
and
one in
Yeah.
I'll put one in my bag too.
okay, they. I mean,
Oh,
they're
if these are
they're
harvestable,
attached.
yeah, we pulling.
They're attached.
Yeah, Ren tried to pull one earlier, and they're. I mean, they're solidly attached.
so
Like-
so it's kind of like we're gonna have to
Like
pick
one
around
big
the
It's
whole
like a
thing.
plume,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, but we can't
So
take
can I,
that
like-
whole thing.
No, but
You can
I don't
try.
have any. I don't
What
have
are you
anything that
using?
way.
My
And-
tinker's tools.
Okay. Make me a roll using your. I'm assuming you're proficient in them. And I think Tinker's tools would be. You'd add a Dex mod, or you just add the proficiency.
This is kind of a weird roll
Yeah.
for that.
I'm gonna say just the proficiency. So, whatever your proficiency bonus is, add that to the roll.
should have some kind of mallet with that.
I mean, you technically need a pick.
19.
Very nice. So, chiseling away at this, you feel like at the first couple of attempts, your tools actually slip off as you're striking. Finally, you feel like you've got a really solid purchase, so you reel back and strike, and nothing happens. They are
They're in there.
solid. These things
Maybe
are
we should just
tough.
leave the rocks.
Sorry, Rin. Yes. What did you have?
Check your phone.
Oh, that.
Also, just as a quick note, I know we're trying to take samples here, but we don't exactly know how these things got here or why they blew up when they did, and we don't know that separating them won't make it happen again.
Oh yeah,
So maybe we stop
absolutely.
chiseling
We've also learned that
the rocks.
some things in charge of certain planes don't like it when you take things that are theirs.
But I'm just trying to remember
getting
what
glance at
happened
your
from
bracelet.
the last time. Did we see some kobolds like putting these in a bucket or something and leaving? Why do I have a thought of that? No, that didn't happen.
They were inspecting them at one point.
Conspiracy theory.
You had one of your dreams, but Alex didn't tell you.
It was a back of dream.
It was yeah. That was
You ate the mushroom paste that we made, didn't you?
I did.
Getting high.
You ate the bad one though, didn't you?
Whoa, what was that?
So while you guys have been kind of talking, I'm gonna put my hand on one of these, and you kind of see, my eyes are shut. But you kind of see that same, begin to kind of the same thing that happens when I cast. You see my hands and everything.
Is he okay?
No, that was weird. I don't think he's okay.
Sorry, had to rub my eye.
Smoking's not good for you, mate.
What just happened?
I get the feeling these are from the Earth Elemental Plane.
Oh.
So
Oh,
that
would
may
make sense.
associate with
Oh
your.
no. We should get away from here. We should get as far away from these crystals as possible.
Why?
Because last night, the thing that we saw.
Yeah.
Oh, we think
What
the
if they're?
summons.
What if this is what they're riding in, and they're just waiting, and we're knocking on the door? We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here.
crystals.
And I just start running.
Okay.
No more talking. Get out.
Yeah, we'll go. I'm guessing we're going the way of your.
That taffy and point.
As you all begin to as you all begin running, everyone make a dexterity check. Just general dexterity.
Is it smell based?
Just add our dexterity, right?
Yeah.
No. Just add your dexterity.
Just the whole number? Okay, that's better.
Roll.
On itself.
Yeah. Just dexterity.
3
I don't
times.
know. I was gonna try to do that.
20, not natural.
Okay.
DC's
Get rid
50.
of them.
I still fit.
Just my dex mod.
Yep.
18.
Okay.
20 not natural.
8.
8.
Also 8.
Okay.
8.
Cheryl, you asked if this was a smell check. You trip on one of the crystals and fall face first into the dirt. It is now a smell check.
Does it smell like dirt?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll
So,
to find out.
no, you don't. Your little kobold friend is still about.
Yeah, he's with us.
Yeah. As you trip on one of these crystals and hit the ground, the earth moves beneath you in a bigger way than
I get
you
as
would
fast
think.
as I
We
can.
all felt that?
As you begin to get up, the sand and earth beneath you is shifting, and you barely make it out of the way as a large stone construct rises behind you. It doesn't necessarily make a sound, but an earthly groan that almost rings your eardrums. It's so low.
I'm gonna cast Divine Foresight.
What's that?
Everybody around me, within like 10 feet of me, gets
call on the
+2 to
leaving.
their AC.
You're like, oh, what's
Can you scoot this over to your side here? And I'm gonna have everyone roll for initiative.
Yep.
So my AC is too higher.
Too higher.
Is it the first time you casted that?
No,
I cast it
she was
earlier.
There on the kobolds and
He dies.
Vindication!
No, because you have to be within 10 feet of me. So since
only
y'all,
while
so since
we
we're
stay
really
within
close
10
to
feet.
each
If
other.
You leave 10 feet, then you lose
Okay.
that.
This.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you may have to be keeper of the minis here.
Keeper of the minis.
This is happening instantly, or we can take an ancillary, like a bonus or something?
This is happening pretty much instantly.
So what just
This is
happened?
happening pretty much instantly because you guys are actively
an earth
running away. That was
elemental
kind of what
just
you
was
chose to
summoned.
do.
We disturbed them.
So that's where you guys are exiting from. Let's put you guys basically like right near the mouth of this, and this is where you're going to. I know this isn't actually a mile, but that's how we're gonna play it.
Okay.
What you're saying?
Oh yeah. Makes sense with that big rumble, that music.
This guy is behind.
Meeting earlier.
Yeah.
See, what's funny is Alex shows me these things. He's like, "Hey, do you want a hint or like a spoiler?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I don't know what the hell I'm looking
Morgan's
at.
like, of course.
"Yeah, well, then
give me
he
the
shows
spoiler.
it to me, and I'm like, "This is cool." I have no idea what it
Are
is.
Sarnorn and I still prone from tripping?
And then he like pulls it out.
no, you've
in
gotten up.
session, and I'm like,
Okay.
Oh.
"What's that?"
I've seen that before.
That's why I was excited about these battle mats.
Thanks for staying behind, Ren, and fighting for us.
Just choked myself.
Yeah, these are some
His menu there.
deep cut battle mats. I ordered these like 2 weeks ago, and they finally came in.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. I'm a huge fan of like physical 3D terrain, but these are great to work with it.
How long does the +2 to AC last?
As long as
I'll
you're
read
within
that,
10 feet.
Alex.
Well, I just want to know.
Yeah,
how
10
long.
feet or.
Yeah, did I put a time limit on it?
I don't.
Speaking of homebrew,
We had. I'll look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure that we decided on something.
I think it's like I think it's a turn.
Or something.
I mean,
Or it might have been a
Shield
minute.
of Faith,
I think- yeah, I
is
think-
10
I think
minutes
it's
if
a
you want to
minute.
go based off of that.
I think we did a minute, but we can always adjust later.
I mean, that's
Okay.
that's gonna last
So,
the whole combat.
yeah.
You know. Like,
Okay. So
combat shouldn't. I mean, it could,
That's
but
cool.
probably won't.
Well, I mean, if you're running a mile, I did do the calculations. It would be like 80 something turns.
If you dash the whole time.
Yeah, Shield of Faith is like same thing,
Yeah,
but
but
on
you
one
get a
person.
Start dying then.
1 minute.
And you guys, I'll remind you, are on difficult terrain.
Yes, yes.
Yay!
And this looks
Oh,
like
the whole thing is.
This looks like a beef chunkster, right?
Yes.
Hey,
I think you did that out of the camera too.
I think I did.
Let me roll initiative for this big guy. Sorry, I'm
It was
lagging
just on the
behind
edge
a
of
little
the
bit
camera,
here.
Sam. It was like right where it cuts off. You could see it.
That's why you just do it right in the middle of the camera. Hey.
Okay. Kathy, what'd you get?
11.
Nice.
11.
Cheryl?
13. I don't get a nice.
Sarnoran?
Mine was
21.
Very nice. Is that why you were like fist pumping over
Yeah, I
there?
rolled a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
That's why I was like, vindication!
Yes.
Rin.
20.
Nice. And Arsino.
19.
This is the best battle music.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's so
especially
good.
for like running.
Yeah.
For us being like.
As your footfalls sink into the sand and you try to move as fast as you possibly
Man.
can, you feel the sand kicking up behind you and landing on your back. It happens when you're running.
That's when you're running.
Sarnoran, you are first up in the initiative order.
Okay.
Can we hit it with the geyser?
It's rocks.
I don't think it's gonna
That would
do
take a long
anything.
time.
It's gonna take 2 years
Millennia.
to road.
What about the sand?
Oh, the
Make it
sand.
like some like sand or something.
Yeah, both of us are like, yeah, if we sit here for 2 years.
Like, yo, the rock! We over you about like freaking erosion.
Yeah, we were talking about attacking the rock monster with the water.
Well, I mean, as
No.
for Pokemon, water does beat rock.
It does. It just takes a lot longer than Pokemon makes it out to be.
That's hilarious. 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us were like,
Stupid.
I'm going to. Shit.
In the middle of the sand.
Like a cat.
like bridesmaid.
How far away? How far away from it are we?
Well, I'm fine with where you put him, because that's about what Cheryl's movement would have been. So 15 feet,
15 feet. Okay.
maybe 20 for you.
I'll get within 15. I'll come back here like
Okay.
this and face him, and I'll have zombie go behind him.
How much movement does
He
that
has
have?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Can he
So
get
he would.
behind?
Well, and you can say that he was in a different spot, but
Either
just
way,
be aware. I
if
mean,
he was with me, so if he can't get 20 feet, then let's
he can only do 10 difficult terrain.
yeah, we're in
So
difficult terrain, so it's half.
So he's like right here.
yeah.
That's fine. And I'll cast Burning Hands at him. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I thought you were saying at the kobold. I was like, it's your friend.
And run to the enemy with your flaming body.
You were smart to choose Dex, but I rolled an 18, so
That's okay.
minus 1, 17 is what he got.
-1. No, he still passes, so he
Yeah.
gets half damage.
Okay.
So that's
I play with you.
18, so 9 points of fire damage.
Copy that.
Did you bring an orange?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna.
As
eat it
this
'cause
thing
Sam's gonna
surfaces
throw
from the
up.
ground and the sand is dripping off of its body, you make a split-second decision to pivot where you stand and cast Burning Hands in its direction. as it's engulfed in flames, you see the some of the sand. It's so hot, just basically like falling through the flames.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that it for you?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay, Rin, you are up next. Arsino, you're on deck.
Okay, I will. I would be able to mind spike this.
Don't see why not.
Right? You wouldn't just know.
I will attempt to mind spike it.
Okay.
Same shit. Pick my hand up to stop the instant spell out of my head. Wisdom save.
What type of damage is it?
Psychic.
You know distinctly that it does not make the save, but as you imagine this spike going into its head, nothing happens.
Yep. Okay.
It just takes another step towards you.
It don't got a brain.
Step this way.
Yeah.
Well, that way. Yep.
Sorry. Big playing surfaces and tables seem. This is, and again, this is where you guys are. This is the other side of it.
Yep.
Yeah. I just wanted to let y'all know. Arsino, you are up.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm not on deck.
I was wondering if you pick up on that.
Yep. You still getting up?
That's a new thing I'm trying to do, just so like people know to be prepared. But I just realized it's basically like, hey, guess what the monster rolled for
the
this
initiative's
shit?
already set. So
Yeah. It's not like you can change it.
Gosh, I have no idea what to do here.
This ready.
Okay, I'm just trying to recall. I can run, hit it a couple times, run. Right, like I can move, action, move. Like that, like
You can, but you're in difficult terrain, so you may not have enough movement to run back out. Also, just a reminder, if you leave its range, it may take an opportunity attack.
Dark good to know too.
That's true for just about any.
I'm just gonna keep
Encounter.
running with everybody
Okay.
and just kind of like stay within that cluster. I'm trying to stay with everyone as best I can.
So you're not going to move?
I guess I'll scoot up a little bit.
I got you.
We need like a thingy.
I know.
Ooh,
Like here?
I have an idea.
Flying V formation?
Yeah, I'll move up a little bit more
Our specific
because
fuck y'all.
like as everybody is like running, they're gonna like catch up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Potentially.
potentially.
He might hit me further than you.
Okay, I'm gonna stay right here. That doesn't do much. No. Yeah, screw it right. I'm gonna scoot up.
A scooter.
That is all of your movement, yeah.
Okay,
Look.
I have 45 feet of movement.
45 now.
Yes.
That is not all of your movement.
Yeah.
It's close to.
It's a back
Yeah,
scratch.
yeah, but I know everybody else doesn't have as much movement as I do.
You have 45?
Must be nice, huh?
I got a scooter.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, nice. That'll work.
Perfect.
You can be the designated scooter from now on.
Okay.
So
Also, back scratcher.
next up is
I'm
this
glad I'm not
giant,
touching the
massive
scooter.
stone construct, and
I'm gonna punch Gerald a mile.
Gerald?
Cheryl.
Oh.
he is gonna make an attack on Cheryl.
As long as you can get to me in time, then. And we're not within the 10 feet of you right now anymore.
There you go, Beckham.
Nope.
Whoops.
As you were running away, I was like,
Eat it, Cheryl.
Arsino said, "Hey, here's his help," and now it's gone.
And now no.
As you,
Yeah, y'all get it again when you catch up to me, but like, keep up.
yeah, you can. It's basically an active range.
I'm saying we can't catch up.
Oh, can't catch up. Sorry.
Should I go
Gotcha.
check her out?
Yeah,
Wait
I'm
till
gonna have to,
after
like,
your
hang
turn,
back
so we're
next
not waiting
time.
on you.
Punch it and then.
Cheryl, as you begin to catch your footing from this thing lifting up behind you, you feel its looming shadow overhead as it's the only thing blocking the sun's rays above you, and you turn just in time to see it raise a fist and try and slam down on top of you a 19 to hit.
Oh, that'd hit even with the help. That'd have been my AC.
GMG.
That's a few dice.
That would have super hit me.
This is gonna super hurt me.
16 points of bludgeoning damage as it comes
we're
down
fighting
right
it.
on top of your head. And it's gonna
We
make
have to fight it. I don't.
another attack with its
You say after you've
second
already run
arm.
away.
Yep.
Second.
A 16 to hit.
That misses.
Just out of sheer panic,
myself.
you fall to the side as it lowers its second fist, and its trajectory is set. It pounds into the ground as your face is sprayed with sand, and you stand up and continue to move. Next up is gonna be Cheryl. Taffy, you're on deck.
Attack of opportunity now. Disengage. I'm gonna ask, like, are we running? Are we fighting?
Shit.
He says panicked. Are we running or are we fighting?
Because I just saw like Sarnoran like attack it, but then I saw Arsenal
I
running
continue
away.
to run.
I tried.
running.
I tried to attack it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna use my. But it might still catch up to me.
It'll probably catch up to you.
Well, I can use my action to disengage
after
and then
him?
dash away.
Yeah.
That's
You
why I
can
was saying
disengage
wait.
or
It's
dash.
okay.
Oh yeah, because action. Duh. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to disengage,
Okay.
and I have 30, so I can move
15.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I still have a bonus action, right?
Yeah, you do. Still covered in sand from the attack that missed. You scramble onto your feet and continue to run away, keeping your eyes affixed as you look over your shoulder, making sure this thing isn't trying to attack you as you move.
They didn't take an attack of opportunity?
He disengaged.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use bonus action healing word at second level.
Okay. What word do you use? I'm curious.
Help.
You call out to Osiris with a desperate prayer of help, help, please, and your prayers are answered. I'm imagining, not Sarnoran, Cheryl saying it in his not deep voice. Help!
I guess that's second level, so it's another.
It's been a long day for him.
Yeah.
Okay. I just healed myself 13 for those.
Nice.
Nice.
Almost
Yeah,
all
we're
back.
keeping track.
That's it.
Taffy, you are up.
Cheryl
Alright,
healed 13.
I'm going
Sarnoran, you're on deck.
to run as far as I can.
You have
So
25?
So I can
One
move.
square.
I'll give you
can move
15.
25 if you dash.
Oh yeah, if you dash, you
I
can
don't
move the
want to
full.
dash.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn around and Chaos Bolt him. At
Okay.
Level 1. So you have to do the thingy.
The thingy.
Do the thing!
Wild magic activates. We'll see if you regret standing next to everyone.
Well, but she's not casting
Not
it on
me,
herself this time. Last time she was casting.
Firebolt gets cast on herself.
So that's
that was
11.
that was
you,
the.
It says you cast
It drops it at your feet.
11.
I thought it was because she was
To
casting
hit?
mage
To
armor.
hit.
Oh, that does not hit.
Okay.
Nope, it just.
So then my wild
just poop it out.
magic-
As you begin to gather the arcane elements of chaos and point it in its direction, the chaos begins to spin out of control as you lose your footing in the loose sand, and your wild magic takes hold.
That was 20.
I can't speak for the next minute. Whenever I try, pink bubbles float out of my mouth.
Well, you gotta watch out for verbal.
You can't cast
spells.
anything with somatic
Verbal.
components
No,
then.
with verbal.
Verbal.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Verbal, yeah.
V,
Sorry.
yeah.
When you
is
begin
everything.
when you
Just-
begin to panic because your wild magic is activating, you open your mouth to and bubbles float out.
Even if I have a thingy?
Even if you have a
Yeah,
thingy.
even if you
Yep.
have an arcane focus.
Yeah.
You need the component.
Now,
You need
if
to find
you-
things that don't have a verbal component.
If you wanted to try and use that thing, you could.
But I have to have the verbal component.
I'm saying if you wanted to ask
You can
for help,
try, and
you can try,
Yeah.
but not this
You have to
turn
ask
because
Mammon.
you've done.
That's what he's saying.
You gotta say a little quick prayer to your devil daddy.
With my bubbles?
No, in
With your
head.
mind.
In your head.
Yeah,
You dead brain.
it's all up there.
Bubbles just start floating out of our ears.
That is 50, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Bubble lol.
Sarnorin, you're up. Ren, you're on
Go
deck.
take Pepper out.
Okay, I'll run another 15 feet away. I'll have him close 10 feet. Okay, are we counting diagonal?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. 10 feet, and he's gonna whack him.
I know the rules aren't like exactly wrting out for diagonal, but it's just easier to let it happen.
He's telling the T-Rex to do things, and he's like, I don't think you really thought this out.
What is this?
Meet the Robinsons when he's like, I'm a T-Rex, it's like I got a big head and small arms. I don't really think you thought this plan out. Like this is.
That is a 13.
To hit, that misses.
Great.
It runs up and just strikes
sense.
the stone, and it kind of, the big lumbering mass of rock looks back at him.
I'm a little kobold. This is a big man.
So, Alex, is that what the crystals look like
and
too?
then
Like I
as
see
my-
the little crystal
As
formation.
my action,
Did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's so cool, dude.
shoot. Yep, I'm gonna fireball him. Right
Okay.
on this side so it doesn't hit my zombie.
Copy that. Is that a dexterity save, right?
Yes, that's a dexterity save.
14.
He fails.
Yeah, there we go. Some good spell save DC.
And he takes. Oh god, the API is crashing as I roll all these dice. A bunch of 1s and 2s. 22 points of fire damage.
Dang. Okay. So, as this thing is distracted by your kobold, you launch a fireball that lands just to the left of it, and as it kicks up the sand and earth, it looks back just in time to catch full face of wave of fire as it extends from that point that you struck.
Awesome.
There's a nose.
All right. That's it for you.
Yes.
Ren, you're up. Arsino, you're on deck.
He's like dummy armored. Like his natural armor.
I mean, it's made of stone,
Yeah.
and these crystals that you
Okay.
know are super hard.
And when I hit him with the wisdom save last turn, he didn't seem like super.
You know distinctly that he did not save. You felt the mind spike happen, and he wasn't affected by it.
So, I'll 60. I'll move ahead. I'll fall over to my death. Move ahead, my full 15, and Tola dead again. So a wisdom save.
Okay.
I think I can't have the stream running on two devices.
He has taken damage from somebody, right?
Yeah, no.
He's taking damage from 2 people.
Okay.
Wisdom
It, like, lets me
save.
play
Wisdom
the ads,
save.
but I can't click play.
Rolled a 19 and he gives +0.
Yep.
Um,
I'll just
sorry.
Put those dice back.
put those dice down.
My dice decided
No,
to
you're
treat me good this
You're
time.
You're good.
Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right.
Live my life.
Arsino, you are up.
Do you have any range stuff?
No, I've nothing ranged. Like, especially that's not
This
going
is
to hit
kind
a
of
rock
like
thing.
your one thing that's just probably
I
gonna
know.
be tough for you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if we
Literally punching a brick wall.
are we fighting it or are we
We're doing both.
running?
We're running.
I can only
You
run. I'm just gonna keep running.
Okay. And how far are you going?
This is a
She's
struggle.
gonna pull that curtain off the wall.
Pepper.
Stepping on it. That's why.
She kept trying to come in and.
Okay.
So as my action, can I choose to run? Like, can I like
Yeah, you
hold
can
that as
dash.
a run? Like that, like yeah, like because okay, what I'm trying to figure out is that
You can hold your action.
I'm essentially trying to get back down. I guess initially to the bottom, because I want to keep my +2 to as many people as I can.
I see. So you want to hold your action to dash.
Yeah, you know, because since I'm in the front,
fine with
like
that.
nobody gets the +2 if I keep running first.
Your trigger would essentially be people like leaving your range, and you know that you want to keep up with them. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's what I'd like
smart.
to do. That I would, because like since I rolled so high, I'm like, makes no sense to have the +2 that
Right.
far up. Okay. Thanks, Alex.
No problem. Now it is its turn.
Uh-oh, Raggy.
If it comes within
Whenever you walk
range,
out of here, it's like
now I'm no. Now I'm trying to figure out if I should also say if it comes within range of me, I will.
Yeah.
But I can't hold both actions. I'll still dash.
It's going to attack the kobold right next to it. Sarnoran, you were smart to leave that behind. Oh, that's like
Cheryl
mega hit.
regretfully is very happy for that kobold right now.
That was the plan.
I was like, would he pursue because he just got hit? I mean, he sees that you guys are running away and this kobold is still next to him, so he's just going to strike out at that.
Sub or something.
What?
Oh, no, Jim is hosting. Thanks for the host, Jim.
Jim?
Thanks, man.
What does that mean?
He brought
buddy.
his viewers over.
Thanks.
He started streaming in the middle of our stream.
I don't know what that means.
It's like whenever Blue Box did it to us.
Oh, cool.
21 points of bludgeoning damage. Still up.
Still up.
Yep. It's going to make its second attack on it as well.
His body like bounces up from the dirt. He's like,
14 to hit.
hits.
Okay.
That's an 8 on the DC, on the AC.
Sam, you're back in the +2.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
pudding. 862 plus 6.
Appreciate it.
So
Yeah.
basically, it slams it against the ground and it bounces him back up in the air, like you said, with the sand kind of floating around. And with its second attack, it just slams like this, and the thing is just pudding on the wall. From there,
Your muffs didn't do him much good, did it?
He didn't know to expect it.
Yeah, that's true.
it's gonna move in.
Is this what we saw?
Earlier? Yeah.
Yes. So you can move the kobold off the board if you don't mind, Will.
Oh, he did.
Are you leaving?
That's it for his turn, but he is in range of you all now.
Were you leaving when he got close? Or
No, whenever
People stop.
No, what I was trying to figure out with Alex is if I could hold like
Cheryl,
leaving
it's your turn.
or
Taffy, you're up
and
next.
punching. I don't think I can.
Like, only 3 of us can actually even do damage to this thing. Okay. I'm gonna probably be spent healing the whole time. I'm not
you
proficient in martial weapons.
you just don't get your
Just use
proficiency
it.
bonus.
What are you proficient at?
Oh, okay.
You
My
just get your
hands.
strength.
Yeah, you still use it.
I mean, it just won't be. It won't be.
That's why it's a +2.
I probably
Okay.
okay.
Like your okay, the proficiencies in language section.
His tail is hitting the little thing I have my feet on.
Yeah, I didn't think that it
I
could
brought a
move after it
cushion.
attacked. That just was not computing in my brain
Yeah,
at
you
all.
can use it.
No,
Short
yeah,
and simple
that it was
weapons.
coming after us.
She's a monk.
You know that. She wants your range weapon.
I had to put.
It only gets one reaction, right? So like if I move,
Yeah.
it can't
That's
attack of
correct.
opportunity
Yeah.
anybody else.
Normal creatures get one reaction.
Yeah.
You'd be amazing with a bow.
That seems very specific.
That does
way to
seem
phrase
very
that.
specific.
I'm saying that because
Like
your
that.
character would not know.
Would
But
that
Yeah.
be just like in the
take that as you will.
Okay.
We will take that.
Be a sneak little DM over here.
Yeah, a little sneaky man's.
Look at him trying so hard not to show his dimples.
For science. Cheryl's gonna move.
I gave it
Choking on
back
my
to you.
own spit.
Okay.
Ugh.
It's gonna make an attack of opportunity on you.
Am I because he's doing it while I'm still in the range of the
Yeah, you get a +2
okay so
to
what is
AC.
it? It's a 48.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
This thing has a +10 to hit, so literally I just rolled a
A
12.
+10?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I figured it was high whenever you were rolling 19s.
it's pretty
Oh,
great.
you bumped your head.
What is that thing that he has?
She bonked her head.
You can't use that.
You can. It's up. Come on.
21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, but so, I know, but I'm
To
looking
Cheryl.
at weapons for me.
No.
As you leave the range, it actually like swings in, and you see its gigantic fist approaching from in front of you. That's how exactly how large it is. It
Okay, so
slaps the crap out of you from the
then I
front.
will not have moved my full seeing as I got hit.
Can use like a
Yeah.
short bow
Being
I just sent you the.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now too.
being very desperate. Yeah, and trying to slow this thing's approach on us. Now, this might be too much metagaming. When it like walked up to us, did it look like it was struggling from the terrain as we were?
I feel like it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Came from the terrain.
Yeah. So, in an attempt to try and possibly keep it from like catching up to us, they cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Keep getting her.
There it is.
So he has to make. What is Spirit Guardians? It's dead.
She's so long.
It's a-
Wisdom, I thought.
Wisdom, I think.
Hi,
Yeah.
Pepper.
Double check for me.
No.
Yeah, it's Wisdom.
No.
Okay. Natural 1.
Ooh.
Ooh, he take damage.
Yes, he does. Cheryl, what do your spirit guardians look like?
So I like literally being desperate. Cheryl's running. He gets hit and spun around to face this thing, and just panic sets up Spirit Guardians. And as he does, you guys notice a black blur come from one side. Normally the Spirit Guardians are like this blue, but like
He's
there's
black?
one black blur comes around. Well, they're Spirit Guardians, so like there's like a blur of white,
Guardian.
Like multiple
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
but there is a distinct dark blur. In one
That's
of
so
them.
cool.
And then that's not the damage. That would be
Angry
awesome if
Cheryl.
it was.
Angry Cheryl.
Oh,
Cheryl, man.
no, Cheryl's scared.
Cheryl Shay. Help.
Yeah.
Help.
6, 7, plus another, so that's 14. That's it. Yeah, 14 damage, unless you want to do some of that not. But yeah, it would be necrotic if it wasn't.
You said 14?
Yeah.
Pepper Pets.
Okay.
The like,
then,
acoustic.
Yeah.
As the spirits swirl around, they actually kick up some sand, and it's interesting to see because as the sand like pelts its body, you see the spirits flow through. So there's a motion and like stop motion at the same time.
God,
Like bullets sort of like.
Yeah.
Then bonus action healing word myself. At third level.
Yeah, you took some damage.
Help again.
Do you need more dice?
No. Or
He says he rolls the same one like 5 times. Just need one.
then third level.
Oh, so is he within 5 feet of me now?
14.
Oh yes.
Oh,
He gonna
good.
punch you.
Well, he already used his reaction.
Heal
Oh,
myself.
so I can get away.
14.
Unless he
She
has
can't
2.
talk, yeah. That sucks.
Okay,
I mean, I
and
can't
then
cast anything, so.
I'm gonna end up using the rest
did
of
you
my movement
Did you take
to
silent spell
Okay.
move
for
this.
your sorcerer stuff? You took click and spell and something else.
Can you
Quicken
grab
spell
that?
and empowered spell.
Yeah. Check in if you have any spells that don't have a verbal.
The V on it.
None.
Okay.
Single one.
Taffy, it is your turn. So
Wasn't prepared for that, so.
Yep.
yeah,
Well, I have
wild
one.
magic's great,
I
and
do have
sometimes
one.
it's not.
Nope.
I do have one.
Okay.
You.
Thanks for just kicking me.
I said sorry, and then your feet didn't move. I was like, this guy's a jerk.
I said sorry, asshole.
I'm going to. Ooh, if I disengage, I can't minor illusion, right?
I
Or
believe
I
that's.
can't cast.
Yeah, you can't cast as an action.
Okay.
You have a bonus action.
I'm gonna
cast.
disengage, get away
Okay.
here. And then I'm going to spend.
I just realized you probably said that. I was like doing, and then I was like, oh, sorry, Alex. I was like, oh no, I
I'm
don't
going to spend 2
enemy
sorcery points,
Okay.
and I'm going to quicken spell, minor illusion, which does not have a verbal component to it.
Ooh.
I'm going to create a sound, and I'm going to make it sound like, I don't know, like a roar of something, like the loudest possible roar that I can think of, and I'm gonna have it coming from over here.
Okay.
Well, let me see.
Yeah, depending on how far it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be coming from like right here, like at it.
Okay. I'm assuming you're trying to distract it.
Yeah.
Let me ask: are you trying to intimidate it, scare it, provoke it?
I'm trying to intimidate or scare it.
Okay. Roll me an intimidation check. And I will roll.
19.
Very nice. I'll say this thing is dumb enough to not be scared of anything. So when it hears that, you have its attention. Well,
Like
that
thing
has its attention.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's turning away.
It looks to be distracted by that. It hasn't moved yet, but it is looking in that direction.
Good, then that's what I wanted.
Okay.
And I can't cast for I can't speak for a minute,
Yep.
so it's 10 rounds.
That, yeah.
Pretty much the whole, yeah. Combat, yeah.
Yep.
Just keep running.
Just keep running.
Sarnorin, you're up. Rin, you're on deck.
Yep.
Okay, I'll run away another 15 feet.
Okay.
And
I think that was 20.
1, 2, 3.
He was here.
Was he?
No, he was one ahead.
He was
Oh,
even
okay.
with, yeah.
Another fireball.
At it?
Yep.
Bro,
Dex
yeah.
save from you, Alex.
Is that not gonna hit her?
He
put it
can
behind.
space
He doesn't have
it.
to hit it. He can
Oh,
put it
right,
here.
okay.
I think it fails that again. 8.
It does fail. So he will take another 8d6 fire damage.
Fritz just started licking my feet.
Seeing that the fire damage works so well the first time, you throw another fireball, this time directly at it, and it zooms right through some of its stony structure to strike the sand behind it.
27 points of fire damage.
The fire
Holy
erupts behind it as
shit.
it's distracted by the loud noise, and actually it takes this explosion to be whatever was growling.
That
and
worked
so
out
it's
well.
yeah. It sells really well.
Roar! Pow!
Fireball!
As the blast
Exploding
emanates
lions.
from that
Yeah.
point, you actually see it move forward a bit and lurch as it's blown back. A feeling that you believe it probably doesn't experience often.
Great.
Anything else for you?
Would Arsenal have moved with us? I'm sorry.
Oh,
At this
right.
point-
You would have taken a reaction to move with them, right?
I was in my head. I was actually gonna punch it now and then run.
You saved to run.
Huh?
You saved your thing to run.
I know. Okay,
I think you
I was
can
trying to figure
forego
out. Yeah,
using your
yeah,
held
that's what I
action
thought.
if you'd like. You could,
Let it fizzle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I just didn't know if you were going to run.
I'm gonna
Okay.
turn around and punch it in a minute.
All right.
But I don't think it's my turn.
yeah,
I think
well,
it's.
Yeah, it's
I'm already out
Rand's
here,
turn.
so I'm going to do it.
My hand has already moved.
That makes
so here
sense.
we
Yeah,
are.
you've already stretched.
Ren, it's your turn. Arsino, you're on deck.
All right. I'll summon my mage hand and kind of hover it over it, and it's kind of magic all over it. And then I'll take some, like that same wispies are kind of crawling all over it, and then I'll move this. I'll move to there. I don't want it being like right on. Grab my crossbow and fire.
Okay.
Yeah, those are both
I'm not
very
picking
likely going to, if I can do math, which I can.
It's new math.
It's 24 and 25 to hit.
Both hit. Very nice. Do some damage.
So,
Breaking the sandbags.
yeah.
seeing that's a lot.
I bought myself a sandbox to be able to do that.
Sandbox too.
I'm here.
32 points. Is that fireball?
Piercing
Well,
damage?
You're not getting
Bruh.
So the answer was we're fighting it.
I'm still running, but we're firing that shit off.
We can kind of do both.
I was gonna.
You guys aren't having to take
I was gonna hit
attacks
it
of
as I
opportunity.
ran,
That's
but
right.
now I can't talk.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
So as this thing is lurched forward from that fireball and is distracted by the mage hand floating above its head, you fire off 2 crossbow bolts as a dark trail follows behind them, and when they make contact, it throws this thing backwards, similar to how the fireball did, and it groans in disgust.
Yeah, bitch.
How's the integrity of the rock looking? Is it like starting to fall apart, or?
With that last attack, you see quite a few stones fall from its structure. Cool. It's still holding together, and you definitely don't want to take a punch from this thing. But
Oh no, I don't.
yeah.
Yeah, you need to tell
That's
me
why
that.
we're running this way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going that direction.
Cheryl's like getting a black eye.
Arshno, you are up.
Face this way. There we go.
18 to hit.
It's a stairs into your
18
soul.
does hit, just barely.
Sweet. Okay, and I have to grab.
He if he sits over, he keeps licking the mic, so I'm, like trying not to have like.
He has some shit to
Don't
say.
need some.
10 points
Fritz.
of damage, Alex, for the
Okay.
first one.
Fritz ASMR.
Hit it again.
It's like the,
Yeah, that hits. That's
newscaster
natural
over
17
there.
plus
They're
8.
Like, we went up to that dog and like, what do you think? The dog's like,
10 points again.
Basically, what he keeps doing,
Okay.
he keeps putting.
I'm
his little
gonna
nose on
spend a key point to do flurry of
look at
blows.
him being sweet.
it.
Okay.
He clicks everything all the time.
Hey, flurry them blows.
Yeah, flurry of
Big yawn.
blows.
Big yawn.
Nope.
Nope, that one probably doesn't
Flurry of
hit.
foes.
That is a 17.
17 is its AC, so that does hit.
Bruh!
Smackadoodle.
Ah, yeah, 6
Roll a
points.
1 right after.
Amazing. And last one, that doesn't hit. Yeah, well, it's not going
That
hit.
one won't
Swinging
work.
wide.
Are you moving?
As you
Yes,
lay
and
into
then I'm
this
gonna
thing
scooch you up.
punch and kick,
Yeah, so 26 total.
striking the stone and particularly the crystals, you
I'm moving to where
realize
y'all are.
that your fists are not having the effect that you'd hope they would.
Oh.
Just magically?
It's taking
Yeah,
damage.
they should be. They're magical.
Are they magical?
They're magical now. Yeah, it's
Oh, okay. Well, let me just double it.
26 points of
I don't
damage
know if
total.
that changes your calculations,
26?
but
Okay.
You're hitting like a truck now.
Yes.
what's your movement? 45.
45. So I'm
or you just want to move up here?
yeah,
Or-
I'm just moving to where y'all are.
Okay.
And so essentially I just like skipped around. And so like now I'm
Hello.
gonna
Yeah, now
that's
you're
how I'm
moving
gonna
with
do
us.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna move with y'all like that.
Please
Okay.
look at him.
little prairie dog over here.
Oh, hi, little paw. I'm hanging out.
Needed
She's
to
like,
be
"Alright,
sitting up.
Pupper
Yeah.
sighting. Next up is its turn. And
Can we tell if like this was the rock formation or like the crystal formation? Or
this
like-
was
or-
some of it. I mean, there are other crystals there.
Oh, but it
Got
was
it.
crystals. If this thing is crystals.
Yeah,
It's
because
got
because
little
it's got
blue
like
crystals on it.
I was trying to see like if like I was just thinking like, oh, is this the crystals themselves
What
and
is-
like they
what is
like
he gonna
woke
do
up or did
here?
it summon
It
them?
seems like.
Yeah.
So probably the other ones would have woken up if we kept messing with
Me.
them.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking.
So it's gonna start its turn by looking over in the direction of the minor illusion that Taffy cast.
I love you.
When it doesn't see anything there, it's just gonna keep coming after y'all. Nice.
Dope.
I got you.
Thanks, fam.
Where to?
It's gonna have to make a wisdom
Right
saving
in
throw.
the middle of them
Puppy.
three again.
And it has half movement the minute it takes one step forward.
How much can it get there? It was here.
It has 30
that's
yeah.
it's got enough. So
It also has to make a wisdom saving throw.
so right there.
at the start of its turn.
Well, it just entered it, so yes.
Oh,
What
entering.
did you cast?
The Guardians.
Guardians.
9 is its save. It does not.
It does not. I'm gonna roll here so it doesn't make a lot of noise. Oh, thank God I did.
Here, look, you can use this. If you want.
That's 17 points of.
Cool.
Key, y'all, bruh.
Made
we
live.
gotta say
bruh.
6 of that is necrotic as you see the black wisp manifest into a larger something, and it looks like it uses. It almost looks like it punched it with a big fist.
Okay.
As it manifests and hits and then wisps back into the congregation.
And when it does, you see its feet actually slip into the dirt a little bit. It doesn't stagger, but it appears to not be holding itself up quite as well. Once it approaches you all, it's going to make another attack on you, Cheryl, since you are the one dealing it this damage.
You healed yourself, didn't you?
15 to hit?
Does not.
That's right.
Fucking 12 to hit.
Yeah.
No.
Again.
As
queen.
Feeling in your element now that your spirit guardians are up, you allow their motions to guide you as its fists slams on either side, and you move patiently and swiftly, like well, not patiently and swiftly, patiently and wisely out of the way, confidently. You know that's where you're supposed to be. Next up is your turn.
You just blow for blows right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheryl versus the Stone Giant.
It's like
Featuring Sarnorin and Ren.
I will actually disengage this time.
Okay. No more tests?
1, 2, 3. Well, no one else, everyone else disengaged, right? Or you ran from it?
I punched it.
You punched it and then ran.
Yeah, I punched it and then ran.
And it didn't take an attack.
That might have just been my mistake.
That's right. I'm not gonna remind you. You're not gonna remind me. I also forgot.
Yeah,
Hi,
and then
Pepper.
I'm gonna, because I'm not quite at full, I'm gonna bonus action healing word at first level this time.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, one dice.
No. She's trying. Sorry, y'all. The black lab that you can't see is trying to push through like a 1 foot wide
thank
space
you.
full of cables and C-stands.
About to lose all.
Oh my god.
vision.
The stream was about to go down.
You literally can't see her.
Yeah.
Because she blends into the
To
whole
everything.
freaking room.
Yep.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Taffy, you are up. Sarnorin, you're on deck.
Okay.
I'm gonna disengage and run away.
Okay. A wise choice.
How many
And
turns has it been since I went silent?
3, I think. Yeah, this is the third
How
one.
long are you out?
How long
A
is it?
minute.
A minute.
If you count, yeah, I think if you count the turn that it
You
happened.
got 7 more rounds, see?
That it for
It
you?
hit me in real time?
No.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Sarnorin, it's your turn.
Oh,
Rin, you're on
right.
deck.
I'm going to cast Burning Hands. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sure it won't. It does not. That's the second 9 I've rolled for that.
Nice.
In a row.
So it's going to take 4d6,
Okay.
46.
13 points of fire damage,
All right.
and it's technically in a 15-foot cone, so I like kind of have pointed it at him.
Yeah.
And any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried are now ignited. So anything on the ground, I don't know if there's like...
It's all dirt,
And I'm just
sand,
going to run
rocky
another
rubble.
15 feet away.
Okay.
Or is that... yeah, that's good.
Seeing this giant monstrosity in its weakened state, you throw your hands in its direction and cast fiery eminence out towards it. As it's hit, the impact is definitely lesser than the fireball, but it seems to reel back as if it did taking that blow. You can tell that it's weakened now.
He's about to go down.
Rin, it is your turn. Arsino, you're on deck.
Let's see if I can take care of that for us. 3, and then again, boom, boom, as the hand is kind of leaking some of that grossness around it. So that is I'll use luck on that one. Or worse. So one of those is a critical though.
Okay, very nice.
We will.
Max?
Yep.
Yep.
So 28.
You fire off the first bolt and it goes wide right, but with the second one you take aim and steady yourself as you fire a final blow. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Nice.
the first one kind of glances off its shoulder, and then as it spins a little bit from the impact, and I want it to hit it right in the. I guess it's got a mouth, right?
The mouthful region.
The toothy maw.
Yes.
And just like blow its mouth open as that smoke kind of billows
The
out of
second this occurs, you see its head turn to rubble and the rest of its body just falls exactly where it was, and the rocks disassimilate into separate components on the ground.
Yeah.
Fun.
We use my reaction to deflect missiles and grab one of those crystals.
So
Fire is shooting at us.
The fire it's exactly.
it. Some of the smoke kind of pours out.
You all right?
You all right?
Does it always do that?
Oh, that. Yeah.
I suggest we collect ourselves.
Yeah, let's keep running. There's more of these if you look around.
Are there?
I mean, there's more crystal
Formations
clusters.
in the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah, let's go.
So I will say that yes, you are able to grab one of these crystals. The rest of you, all of you, are able to make it to the other hole in the wall, which is about 30 feet off the ground. But for the sake of brevity, we'll say that you all make it
Get in
into the cave. All right.
It took me 10 tries.
Looking back across the chasm,
Can I talk?
Nobody help me. Nobody help me.
Yeah.
we'll say yes.
By this time.
But hold for a second. Okay. Looking back across the chasm, seeing the litter of crystals and impacts in the ground where this giant behemoth struck, you wonder what lay ahead inside the cave, and you hope it's not any worse than what was in the chasm. And
That
that's
we were
where we'll pick
ending
up
it.
next time.
But I can talk.
Yes.
But I can talk.
It's killing Taffy not to
I
talk.
couldn't do anything.
Killing Morgan.
I could do prestidigitation and minor illusion, neither of which are gonna help me.
Yeah, that's so next level, grab something that is
Not verbal.
non-verbal.
Or can you take new meta magic at different levels?
I think you get a meta magic at some point.
Yeah, I think I get it at
So
6.
take
Grab
silent.
silent spell.
Okay. And I can,
We are 6.
I'm 5th because I took a rogue.
Oh, right.
D&D Sista, if you're still in the chat, thanks for hanging out. Everyone else,
Had a great time, yeah.
appreciate you stopping by and sticking around through the rest of this session. We've been looking forward to it for a while, and we're glad we are finally back to our normal schedule. So that said, next week we should be back again
Yes.
on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time to find
Hell
out
yeah.
what lays ahead of our adventurers in the cave.
And Taffy can talk.
If you guys enjoyed tonight, please remember to follow if you feel the urge. We appreciate every subscription that we get. The channel is still small and still growing. If you're curious as to what happened before all this, we have all of our previous sessions up on YouTube as of tomorrow. I will be uploading the one shot that we ran last week, and then this Saturday, this one will go up. Anyway.
No, the one shot went up.
Oh, it did. I
one
put
shot's
that
up.
one up today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything else is
Got
up
a
there.
notification.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
on the
we
YouTube
literally
channel,
watched it while you
ring
were
that bell.
painting.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, hit that noti bell on the YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah,
if you're
please
VOD
do that.
People,
Yeah.
and hit us with some comments, likes, all that,
We're on
algorithm
Instagram.
stuff.
Yeah. We are on Instagram. If you guys want to
Suggestions,
follow us there
favorite
too.
We're on
Post some fun
MySpace.
stuff.
Follow us on our
And
MySpace account.
MySpace.
We're not.
Friendster.
I don't think we are. I'm assuming we're not.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Haven't made any
MySpace?
effort.
Is that? Did we not do that one?
I said we're not, and then I was like, I'm assuming we're not.
May have misspoke on that one. If hopefully we'll get to see you guys next time and hang out with you again. Until then, let's make some chaos.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.